International Veterans Football Tournament for the beautiful island of Barbados. Bimfc presents the best of the best of local and overseas veterans footballers. Big long battle, no stopping, table topping, draw dropping, football contest. It's a single penalty kick, flick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat-trick, brace, goal! Follow us on Instagram at Bimfc246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details. Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc and the Obl-Fit Football Invitational Tournament Obl-Fit. We'd like to thank our sponsors: Atlantis Submarine Barbados Inc., Act Breweries, Barbados Police Service, and the Ministry of Transport, Works and Water, Barbados Football Association BFA, Barbados Football Referees Association, Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association BHA, Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., BTMI, Imagery Productions, Commentators Sports Incorporated CSA, and the CSA Screen Team, Co-operators General Insurance, Dock Photography, Overbeach Hotel, Duracell Batteries, the Board of Management of the Empire Club for Monkey Blues, Ears Meat Shop, Fix Customs, Heineken Zero, Hot 95.3 FM, Infinity on the Beach Hotel, Intimate Hotels of Barbados, Genre of Consultants Inc., Otis Williams and Mike Seals Cheers to Life Catamaran Cruise, Legendary Fish Gates, Pavilion Road, and Horse and Michael. Making moves.
You got Bayland? You got? Give me. Give up.
A pleasant evening to one and all. Yours truly, Trevor Thorne from Coverly-Charnocks Sports Incorporated, here to give you the coverage of the first of two 50s Cup semi-finals in the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classics All Boys League Football Invitational Tournament Obl-Fit. And at present, Paradise in the yellow this evening up against Bayland in the chain strip of white jerseys, black shorts and white socks. Just a couple of seconds into it as you join us for the live coverage. We're live and direct here at the villages at Coverly-Charnocks, Christchurch, Barbados, West Indies in the Caribbean region. Just a couple of seconds on the ticker, on the clock. 0-0 the score between Paradise, who are kicking this evening from right to left on from the pavilion here, as well as on your screens, and the Bayland Masters going from left to right in their white jerseys as they look to create a chance out of nothing much on the edge of the box. Paradise come away with it. This is good running here from John Griffith, I believe it is. He's the man that made his way on, let's say he made history, Marty. He's the man that made his way on to the 2023 poster that went all around the world. So he is a star for the next couple of years, because that poster is a 5-year futures poster. Ball into the box, not taken cleanly by the keeper. Drops up your hands again, drop me here. And a little slip on a slide, Marley, as what looked like Ralph Francis, top keeper from last season. Those gloves seem to have buttered on them at this point in time. Pleasant evening to you, Marty Leacock, at CSI.
Good evening to you, Trevor. Good evening to everyone in attendance. Good evening to all the viewers. Supposed to be a cracking one on show this evening, Trevor. Second place Paradise Masters having a strong tournament all around, coming into this one against the Bayland Masters. They're two themselves having a good tournament. So it's a really, really tough matchup. Very difficult one to call. Paradise Masters. Always a neat and tidy, classy outfit. Bayland Masters, where they're normally vociferous, loyal following. Locking horns here this evening. And you'll be a brave man to call the winner of this one, Trevor. So Paradise Masters trying to dictate a little bit of possession early on. It was the Bayland who had a little bit more as the game started. As you see some nice feet from the goalkeeper there. He's been watching Allison and Addison. But the leading ball is cut out. We're back with Paradise once again. Sort of settled slightly bit better in these early stages. As you see the word the ball down the right side, the cross comes into the area, and Peter started it again! And it's into the back of the net. Trevor, would you believe it? So after the initial mistake from the goalkeeper here, who was said to be a top one in the last edition, made the initial mistake earlier on, managed to save his own blushes, but not this time. Second time around, luck running out extremely early on here, and it's Paradise Masters won with a huge slice of, I don't know if you can call it luck, you might want to call it a huge slice of a helping hand as well from the goalkeeper there, Trevor. But Paradise don't care, they're 1-0 up in this first semi-final, getting the all-important opening goal in this one. Bayland Masters, how do you respond? So here they are. Bayland Masters on Paradise pulling away.
So Mario, let me interrupt you for a second. More history being created here as the man that scored the most important goal in Paradise history allowed him to take the international title last year at the National Stadium. Peter Newton applying the pressure, and Francis heaved into that pressure, Marty. The ball slipping and sliding between the two gloves and over the goal line for the first goal. And that goal scored on 4 minutes. Peter Newton accredited with it, I believe. Pressure was there from Barrington Carrington or one of the other strikers, but Newton was closest to it and managed to get something on it. And with that, we have the opening goal as well.
Yeah. It was good pressure, good play from Paradise, really. Bayland Masters, in the very early exchanges, they were having more possession, but as soon as Paradise settled down and started to knock it around, they found it difficult to contain them. After the ball was played out to the right side and the cross come in, which is probably the best thing to do after you saw those early blunders from the goalkeeper. They just whipped one into the area and rolled their luck. 1-0 to the good here.
So lots of line left in this one though. Very, very early days yet. Just 5 minutes on the clock. Paradise leading 1-0. As we see the Bayland trying to get themselves back in it. Good play down this right side. Well, we're leading ball played into the area, but that's easily dealt with at the back on that occasion. Paradise come away once again in midfield. Neat play, a couple of turns out to the right side once again. He looks up, surveys. There's a leading ball. Well cut out in the end. Striker there lurking. And nice bit of experienced player to draw the foul on that occasion. It's a free kick to Bayland. So they get us restarted once again down this left hand side. Looks for options, ball's played in, that's a good one. Inadvertently found his own player there, but wasn't able to make the most out of it. It's a good leading ball played. Looks up, tries to get it in the area once again. Paradise pressing here. As he was about to lock back to try to play that killer pass, I think he stumbled and inadvertently handled the ball, so unluckily for Paradise. It's a free kick. Back to Bayland on that occasion. So crowd building as we see. We unofficially tick past 7 minutes on the clock. So leading pass play. Now the rush will come back in. That's a quick fire shot on that occasion down the left side. It's well work from Bayland. So they're beginning to bare their teeth. In this first half of the first semi-final. Don't forget we have the second semi-final coming up after this one. So a couple of huge ones this evening. Paradise drawing early blood in this first encounter. As we see the goal kick taken. Well defended at the back there from Bayland. It's just throwing to Paradise down the far side. So directing a bit of traffic as we see the long throw coming in here. It's almost the double bluff. Play it out to this right side. It's well controlled. Work back in. Well defended at the end. No prisoners taken there as Bayland outfit vehemently clears their lines.
So with 9 minutes gone, Marty. Paradise continue to lead.
Yeah, good play from Paradise there, who seem to be bossing most of the possession in this one. Bayland really haven't been able to get anything cohesive going so far. It's really been one-way traffic.
So as we pick up the commentary, Marty, that's Gibson looking for Carrington. Gets a strong challenge. And the ball played over to the far side. This one into touch for a Paradise throw. So 11 on the clock here. Paradise squeezing to get the second goal. Gibson will go across the number 5. With 5 to aim for in the box, including Louis Cooley's 17. And of course, Newton is buzzing around there. He likes to score these goals. All important. Check him! And again, it's more side out of goalkeeper Francis's hands, Marley, and begging to be put into the back of the nets, but wasn't. And he tosses the gloves away. He's having none of it. He's putting the blame on the gloves, and he has to. He's off to a real howler here. Twice the ball went into the box, and twice it slipped out of the palms of the hand. It's strange stuff, though. We're not accustomed to seeing this from keepers anyway, but he's doing the right thing. If it's the gloves, get rid of them. If it's a defender that's giving a problem, get rid of him too. But you don't want to be finding yourself playing in third place when the final is there, staring you in the face, and you'll be playing on the lush green surfaces of Empire Club this time around. The they opt for a big field. You're going to get a lush green playing field. All the work being done at the Batmore facility to progress here. Ball into the stands. Look out. 1-0 the score. Paradise Masters 50th edition 1. Bayland Masters 0 after 13 minutes.
I'm sure the other members of the backline definitely be wondering or questioning what Francis had just before he came. What type of delicacy was on the menu? Was it fish cakes? Was it? I'm not sure what it was, Trevor, but I'm glad he got rid of the gloves, and I'm sure his defense will be happy he did as well. They'll be hoping that he can be a bit more assured behind him, because at this point they're cracking or they're reeking anytime Paradise seem to get one of these balls wide and put across into the area. So he needs to shore up at the back and make sure that this Bayland side stay in this contest. As you see them have another shot on that occasion. A bit too much on that one. And it sails comfortably over the bars for Paradise, who continue to lead here in this first half.
So there you have it. You're asking for an exciting first half, and you're getting it. You also want the rest of the matches to be this exciting, and we've sorted it in such a way that we're building up to a really big crescendo with the Ruby Royalty coming up against Trent after this one, and of course Deacons taking on Deighton Griffith in the over 35s knockout final. So good evening to those former nationals, including Colin Potato Ford is in the house. Free kick, Marty, this one. 25 yards out on the left-hand side. Will do well if they can get a right footer to really wrap his foot around this here. Paradise looking to increase that lead. 1-0 at this point in time. We see Vincent Haynes. We also see number 8, Andrew Gooding. For me, 8s have become the new 10, basically, but they seem to be the ones pulling a lot of the strings in a lot of the teams now. So here's Gooding. He's really good from 22 yards. Can he make it good from 25? He floats one inside. Off the defender comes, and I'm glad it wasn't me. That looks like a bit of a headache there, as the brave defender put that one over the touchline. He had to, because he's not sure what the keeper's going to give him at this time. He needs to get his hands really accustomed to this ball again. One already slipping in. That's the throwing into the box, floated outside by Griffith in towards Stephen Simmons. He's in the wars. He's in the tackles as well. And he's going to be playing a deep midfield role here for the Bayland Masters, who continue to trail after 15 minutes against their nemesis. Here's Barrington Carrington wearing the number 11. He'll look for some skill to the outside. Ball floated for a post.
It's a good ball.
Oh, it's a superb take this time from Ralph Francis.
It was the gloves, right? Definitely the gloves.
He brings the roar of the crowd here, but he takes that one really cleanly with the bare palms there. Ball into the box. Chance here! And over the crossbar it goes. Oh, he knows he should have buried that one. Leaning back just a bit there, Carrington. And striking it with the right foot volley over the crossbar. And the score remains Paradise Masters 50th edition 1. Bayland Masters 0 after 16 minutes.
Yeah, it was a decent half chance in the end, Trevor. It was well worked by Paradise. Inadvertent touch kind of brought it back into his path, and he just decided to hit it on the half turn, half volley. So difficult chance, as a former striker like yourself would know, Trevor. So he really needed to get over that one, but just wasn't able to do so. But good instinctive strike in the end. Unfortunate for him, he just didn't get it on target on that occasion. But well played from the Paradise Masters once again. Bayland still in it though, coming back into it, getting one or two moves together. They really haven't enjoyed a huge amount of the possession, but they won't care if they can get themselves back on level terms here. As you see, 16 minutes go by in this first half, first of the semi-finals in the over 50s edition. So free kick to Bayland. As he surveys his option, goes long. but wayward in the end. And Paradise keeper watches that one sail easily over his head.
Paradise keeper this evening, a changed man in Sean Stout, having had top keeper Albert Griffith on board. I think he had strained a muscle a little way back, and we haven't seen him since then. And therefore, dealing with Sean Stout, a former top keeper as well, in the top leagues here in Barbados, but sure, the 6'2" gent will try his best to make sure that Paradise remain in the ascendancy, having scored his first goal quite early, at 4 minutes. Stout would be definitely looking for all the concentration in the world in this first 25 minutes for sure. I haven't seen a goalkeeping in a long, long time, because Griffith was always there. Paradise doing the sensible thing, and the Indian keeper heading for the finals and semi-finals. You really don't want to be making any mistakes over a small injury, perhaps a muscle one at that. Stop coming out, bringing his gloves here this evening and giving us a good showing as well.
Yeah, well, Stout's largely been on trouble so far, Trevor. If you think about it, I don't think he's had a real save to make so far. Bayland not necessarily being able to put him under huge amounts of pressure, much unlike Francis at the other end, who's had a couple of catches to make, and I think 1 or 2 saves as well too.
So Elwin Griffith with the restart, 18.5 on the clock. So that's a far side ball, looking for Carrington to run onto it. Out comes Francis with those safe pair of hands this time, Marty, and collects really, really easy on just about 19 minutes. Ball into the box again here, and Stout showing that he's not quite reading the game the exact way, and allowing that to bounce twice right in front of Brian Dangler on this occasion. And if I was Stout, I'd probably come to meet that ball, Marley, rather than letting it bounce a couple of times inside the box, because Dangler is a very, very dangerous striker for Bayland. And as we continue down through this half and into the second half, we'll give you a bit more statistics as well, and then you'll see why some of these players are actually here representing their team, because they've been scoring plenty of goals. Here's the ball to the inside to Carrington. He's onside. We'll look to float one for a post, and it goes just over the crossbar. 20 minutes on the clock, Marley. Paradise continue to give trouble down that right-hand side for them. They left for Bayland, and at this point in time, 1-0 to Paradise over Bayland Masters.
Yeah, it was great play for Newton down this left-hand side on that last chance. Managed to work it back inside, made its way all the way over to Carrington, who did the sensible thing and put the cross back in, but he just wasn't able to get it as he would like. Wasn't able to wrap his foot around it. So the Bayland Masters live to fight once again, but good play nonetheless from Paradise on that occasion, as they continue to pepper this left-hand side, right-hand side for Bayland and cause them all sorts of problems here. The only thing they'll probably think that they're missing, Trevor, is that second goal. For all their possession, they haven't managed to get that second goal, and the Bayland Masters will be quite happy with that, and hoping that they can get themselves back into this one. As we see the clock tick past 20 minutes in this first half, so a few minutes left still in this opening half for the Bayland Masters to claw themselves back into this one. So a good free kick opportunity here. Probably slightly more central than he would have liked, but good placement nonetheless. So a free kick to Bayland, shot comes in. Straight into the grateful arms of Stout, who took that one comfortably in his midriff and launches a counter attack. That's a good ball. So ball over to this left side, he checks back, goes in, cross back over and shot. Oh, wow. Well. He was all out 6s and 7s for a minute there, but
I think Marley went down in slow motion.
in installments, Trevor. Installments.
So there you have it. Both keepers looking a little bit rusty, but more Francis than Stout. As Paradise introduce Richard Wood. Carrington skips past one man, that's Sherwin Will, and Wood with the shot. There's Barnes again. We're seeing the best and the worst. Carrington can't believe he hasn't put that one into the net. And Ralph Francis looking up to the stars to say a prayer to the Almighty.
Well,
at present, Paradise won.
Well,
Masters nil.
Francis has gone back for the gloves again, Trevor. It's all happening.
What do we say? There's never a dull moment in the Masters, especially the Bimfc's Obl-Fit. Never. And remember, you can watch the whole thing. I believe you'll be probably delayed today based on the technologies that we're working with right now. And here, ball down the right-hand side. Shot coming in. It's a cannon from Carrington. He's made his intentions known, Marlon. He wants that second goal before this half-time whistle. That time a half volley popping up, and he rammed it with the right foot. And I'm almost sure of it. Ralph Francis last seen looking up to the stars again, because that one was going home.
Yeah, well, Francis has returned to the gloves now. He ditched them. Remember, he ditched them initially. He's decided to go back to them now. So let's see how that works out for him. But that was a thundering drive for Carrington on that occasion. He looks well up for it. Got to say as well, the injection of pace and energy from Wood late in this second half has added real impetus to this Paradise attack. They've dominated this first half, but Wood's come on and he's forced a couple of half chances, forced a couple of mistakes from the Bayland defense, and Carrington almost sneaking one into the back of the net at the near post on that occasion. Here he is again, takes it on the chest, turns, tries to wriggle past his marker, but that's well defended in the end, and it's a free kick to Bayland. So what looks like seconds left on the clock for this first half in this first semi-final. Paradise Masters still with the all-important lead. Bayland Masters still at it. That's a lovely turn on that occasion there. From Paul Rowe it was, and that's the halftime whistle. So an eventful first half here in the all-important first semi-final in the over 50s division. In this year's edition of the Obl-Fit, Paradise Masters 1, Bayland 0. All types of action in that first half. Paradise taking an early lead, courtesy of the mistake from Francis, but he's arguably redeemed himself with a couple of smart interventions after that one. Paradise controlling most of the possession, most of the tempo of the game really. Bayland Masters hanging in there, but they'll need to find a few more answers to this Paradise attack, and also the questions that they're facing on how to cause the Paradise defense some problems as well. So interesting first half team talks from both coaches, and we'll go to podium.
Yeah, Marley, with the two teams going to break now, and we prepared to get those advertisements running very shortly though. What we can say is that the run of form from Paradise, as they started their season with a 4-0 victory, in fact with a 2-0 victory over Trent's Masters in the earlier encounters, they then had a bye, only to lose to Bayland Masters 4-1. Imagine that. It's the Bayland Masters and Paradise playing right now, and in their second encounter of the season, Bayland thrashed them 4-1. Paradise, the team that they are, would have bounced back then with a 3-0 victory over Empire, then followed by a 2-0 victory over Benfica Masters, as well as a 4-0 thrashing of Exactly Unified. They then went on to take out Blackrock Masters 3-1. The next game they were stopped by RX Pro Vintage Masters as well, 3-1. The game after that, which is the final game of that particular preliminary rounds, they beat Unity 3-0. On the other hand, the likes of Bayland Masters, a very rocky start, Marley, as they tried to get their season together. 2-2 draw with RX Pro Vintage Masters. They won a couple of games then, but they didn't really look their full selves. 4-1 over the next opposition, and of course they would have had plenty more victories along the way as well. What I can tell you too as well, Marty, is that we're looking forward to some really good encounters coming up a little bit later on as well. This evening with the likes of Wildy Royalty against Trents. Wildy Royalty coming first in the preliminaries and winning that particular section of the competition, and Trents placing fourth after leading the division for quite some time as well. And then we hop, skip and a jump into the 8:30 match where we'll see Deacons as well, and these brand new 35 teams moving at pace here on the facility here at Coverly, the villages at Coverly, Marley. And not to be forgotten, Deighton Griffith. That will be the Anson Merchant Bank Deighton Griffith squad, or scholars. I call them the dynasty, because they've come and they've conquered in their first season and they look really good. And the two Ds will meet, Deacons will meet Deighton Griffith in the 8:30 encounter here at the villages at Coverly-Charnocks, Christchurch. From in your earshot, if you can hear us, you could come and join us if you're shopping at the Massey stores or anywhere else around the compound. We're inside the stadium here with the 18 beautiful floodlights flashing in front of us here, and you're free to join us here, because up next it will be Wildy Royalty against Trents, and of course Deacons coming up against Deighton Griffith in the 35s. At present, Paradise leading all the way into the half-time whistle with a 1-0 scoreline for Bayland Masters right here at the villages at Coverly-Charnocks, Christchurch, Barbados, West Indies in the Caribbean. And you're listening to the commentator Sports Incorporated, Chief Commentator Trevor Thorne, alongside me, another CSI in Marley Leacock. And we'll take you through all of the commentary here at the Coverly facility as well. We go to a quick ad and we come right back for the second half. So we're live. And we're moving colour. Here at the villages at Coverly-Charnocks, Christchurch. Our biggest festival is going to be carried in yours truly from the phone from Commentator Sports and Coverly, alongside the young CSI, Marlon Leacock. And we're taking you through the coverage here this evening. Up high, on the top floor. Ball into the box. There's a clean pair of hands, Marley, from Sean Stout. Blue jersey this evening, black tights. And a fancy pair of socks as well as he floats a 75-yarder up the pitch. Looking for the attacking prowess of Barrington Carrington, who's joined this evening by Richard Woodgrain, the number 2, as the Paradise team. They're leading 1-0. They go to a 4-4-2, or more like a 4-3-3. And I'm seeing John Griffith over on the right-hand side, so they're going to look to press for the second goal. Here's Simmons down the right-hand side, into the middle of the midfield. Bayland looking to knock it here, knock it there. Ball coming off the player's head on this occasion. Good evening to all the sponsors in the house as well. We can see you. And thank you for choosing the All Boys League Football Invitational Tournament Obl-Fit, the 50s semi-finals. Right here. It's known as the 50s Cup. It's the top 4 teams to play off to get to the final. The losers will drift into a third playoff on Sunday. We go to the Empire Club Pavilion Hall back house in Michael Barbados for those finals and reel them off one after the other until we get to the big final at 5. So one thing you must say that you move from ground to ground, and each time you move, you're going to get a bit more quality from Bimfc. We try to make you as comfortable as possible. Why? Because you're the masters. You deserve to be treated the best. Here we are, one of the best facilities that we can find in Barbados. Ball across, chance here, far post and he misses. Oh no, Newton. From hero to villain there, Marley. It's the easiest chances you'll find all evening long. He opened the left foot. What did he do wrong, Marley? I can't get it understood from here. There was only 6 yards or so between him and the goal. He needed a bit more direction, I would guess.
Yeah, I think if he got a chance to get it back, he would have realized that he had a lot more time than he thought he did. He had a time that he could take a touch, maybe even 2, and then slot it into the back of the net, but he decided to go first time. Just wasn't able to position his body enough to wrap his left foot around it, and ended up scraping the outside of the post, did it? Yeah, just scraping the outside of the post, and that was a golden opportunity. Gone a begging there for Paradise to really put some pressure on this Bayland side and force them to have to come out in this game and chase it. So at this point, they're still in it, still 1 goal between them. Paradise will be kicking themselves, they haven't doubled their lead there.
So they will. So the time ticks away. We're on to the 30th minute just about. And still no lot of chances for Bayland. A little bit of a break between last week and this week doesn't seem to have done them the world of good, because they're just not finding the rhythm. And they'll need to find it quickly, otherwise they will be playing for 3rd and 4th come Sunday. And Paradise will go to the final again to see if they can cap another one just before the... Yes, a good shot. Just before the international falls this time, the 26th to the 29th of May 2023. And if you know the dates, Marley, the 26th is the Friday before Whitsun weekend, and we finish on Monday. Just before that, on the Wednesday, the hierarchy of the teams, I believe, will be invited to the grand opening and launch at the Sandals Royale. We know what quality that is, Marley. I'm sure you don't want to miss that one. So I hope you're going to brush off your tuxedo and make sure that hair is all spick and span. The hair I don't need to worry about because there ain't much left. I think you might want another twist to help me to remain good looking. 31 on the clock here as we got a little sport with the youngsters here. Here's Wood, not looking to make any sport, finds Griffith. He tries to put it inside. Here's another danger man for Bayland, but he hasn't been able to get into the game at all this evening. Here's Dangler putting it inside. Simmons across the field he goes with a good pass. Bayland looking really comfortable on the ball. They're being dispossessed. Wood slides in. He too makes a mess of it.
He's the man though, Trevor. If they can get Simmons on the ball consistently in the middle of that part, he has it in him to go as fast as a man, beat a man, and still find one of his players as well. So he's the man. If they can get the ball into his feet consistently, you feel that would definitely give Bayland a better edge and a better shot of being able to get back into this encounter, because barring him, they really haven't been able to get anything very, very creative happening in that final third of the pitch.
Yeah, definitely not. Simmons is an accomplished player. Whenever I see him playing, I mean, all as the amount of control he has from both feet, and he's always very level-headed. Although he's playing a very solid midfield position, he's a destroyer. He has to take people out, but he does it so well. But he makes sure he gets the ball first, and then bringing it out of his defense. So Simmons is a key man in this one as well. But Carrington with the shot. Oh, the save. Check second. Oh, there it is. Richard Wood, the man that creates and can also finish, has put space between the yellow submarine known as Paradise Masters 50th edition. Listen to the fan. And the Bayland Masters, Winston Enterprises Bayland Masters 0, Paradise Masters 50th edition 2 after 33 minutes, Marty.
Yeah, you can almost say they kind of felt it coming. They were pressuring from the end of that first half into the second half. The Bayland just haven't really been able to get going, and they almost shot themselves in the foot there because they had possession of the ball shortly before that happened, but they turned it over. Quick shot coming in from Carrington, then Wood following up like a good attacker should, sniffing blood and blasting that one into the back of the net. Paradise finally doubling their lead and really stamping their authority on this encounter, and that one right though really well with the Paradise support on this right hand side, Trevor. They're always very well supported, and they would enjoy that.
So Griffith making a big mistake. They let that one slide on to be booked, but there again Sean Stout alert enough to know that he needs to grab hold of that before a Bayland man can get onto it. Far post ball, Stout with some work to do. And we don't even need to say it. Listen to the crowd. Stout is brilliant. The crowd is supportive of that for sure. And I'm sure he's going to get a big fat kiss when he comes off, Marty. Somebody's going to let that save.
Or plural kisses.
Could be that for real. 34 on the clock here. Bayland, you know me, I always like the team that's behind to come on back. So look out, Paradise. Here comes Bayland now. Across the final third. There's a sweet little back heel from Griffith, the top BFA referee turned Masters footballer as well. He got the skill, Marty, to do both refereeing and playing wide, and he's showing us just that well with the clearance. Far side, that's a brilliant ball. Set in the side, into the box, it comes down and then Stout again to collect nicely at his near post, and the score against Paradise Masters 50th edition 2. Winston Enterprises Bayland Masters 0 after 35 minutes.
Yeah, Paradise's tails are up at the minute, so Bayland will definitely need to be wary of that and know that they've doubled their lead. And that could smell danger as we see them almost getting them once again. You probably argue Carrington should have let go of that one a bit earlier. Offside is the verdict. And the Bayland Masters managed to evade that last attack.
Good. Yeah, man.
So here they come once again. Into the feet of Simmons. He works out to the right side, but that's well defended. Paradise really giving nothing away here. Bayland Masters try as they might. Can't seem to land the blow, and they're defending well. That's a good ball. Carrington rolling his man though. He's in once again. Tries to go around the keeper. But that's well defended and well held. At the second time of advancing for Francis. And he deserves a pat on the back for that one. That was brave keeping on his part on that occasion. Bayland Masters live to fight another day, but they've given it away easily once again here. Ball back into the field of Carrington. He's robustly challenged, asking for the free kick. And the referee doesn't acquiesce to his demands. So Bayland Masters back with it. That's well played. Bring it away from 2 over on this left side, and it's a free kick to them. So the ball, we started quickly, worked over to the right. Trying to move it that much faster, Bayland. First time ball coming in, over to the right side, but Stokes reads that easily. Comes out, collects. He's looked nice and assured this evening at the back for the Paradise Masters, and I'm sure that's helped them with their defensive display. It really helps to have a goalkeeper at the back who seems and knows that he knows what he's doing. Instill all types of confidence into that back line. And the Paradise back line will be very, very happy for his contribution this evening so far. So 38 minutes into this one. Paradise Masters in full control, in cruise control, some might say. 2-0 to the good in this first semi-final. As we see, tempers maybe starting to flare. Frustration setting in. That's a yellow card brandish in the direction. I'm not sure who it was to specifically.
Yeah, Paul, can you hear me now? Okay, lovely. Good night to one and all. Yes, we're here. We're here at the villages at Coverly-Charnocks.
So free kick to Paradise, tempers flaring.
Paul, yours truly, Trevor Thorne.
It means a lot to both sides,
first,
as you can clearly see.
Semi-finals in the over 50s.
Bayland get us started once again.
Paradise Masters.
They're fighting for their lives here.
Bayland Masters.
Fighting for their tournament life. But so are Paradise, and they're not giving anything away. A punching tackle coming in there on that left side.
Richard Wood put in the game, not beyond the Bayland, but at time with 11 minutes to go. It's looking really bad for Bayland to get to the finals. Paradise played very well, and of course their 2 strikers, Carrington with 1, and Richard Wood scoring on 33 minutes as well. This is all in preparation for the 26th to the 29th of May, where the international teams come a-calling. And of course the defending champions in the 50s part of the international competition are the Paradise Masters 50s edition. In the Obl-Fit, the defending champions are Bayland Masters. So 2 top champions playing one another here this evening. Beyond this one will be Roti, who've actually won the preliminary rounds of the Obl-Fit, will be up next, and they will come up against 4th place Trent's Masters. So it's Tongue versus Capri in the second matchup, followed by big encounter of the 35 and overs, brand new tournament which we created to invite teams from overseas to come as 35 and overs. Deacons up against Deighton Griffith at 8:30 at this present time.
Bayland Masters pressing now, knowing they need to find a goal soon, or it's curtains.
Absolutely.
Cross comes into the area.
Deacon.
Simmons flips it on, but nobody at the
well,
back post.
You're dealing with Rashida Jeffrey Williams. As you know, he's the defender. He has history behind his name. He's the defender in the midfielder with the most goals in Barbados football history. So you can imagine the type of player that he was when he played for Barbados. He was a box-to-box midfielder, played defence and attack.
That's a beautiful ball.
The post. That would have made it 2-1, but cleared off the line as well. I don't think it would have gone over. I think it hit the post, Marley.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, and then the defender cleared it, so the score remains.
Paradise
Masters 50th edition.
It is 1, yeah, that's into the back of the net.
In the next then, okay then, so.
It's into the back of the net.
They're having a look at it there by the officials there, but that ball was whistled.
Doing it from the right hand side. That was a stunning finish.
And it went
on the right side of the goal.
Hit the inside of the
post, and
it looks as though it crossed the line at the same time. So we have a game on now. Bayland Masters are back with the 1 goal that they just got, and that goal scored by Russell.
Kudos to Bayland though. They really held the pressure on the Paradise Masters for a good 2-minute period there, and had them clearing their lines on a number of occasions, but they continued to press.
Yeah, the
That was
goal
a
that's
gorgeous
scored, so
goal.
therefore the current score at this point
A
is
gorgeous
Masters
reverse
50
ball
to
played in from that right
Bayland
side.
Masters won.
Once he
Just
got
about
himself
9 minutes
into
to
the
go. A
area,
real game on
looked
our hands.
to-
As
took
I said
his time
before,
to his credit
Will be
and
Rotary will
rifled
come
that
up against
ball
Trent
past
very, very shortly
Stoke
for what's
into the
considered to
bottom
be a
left-hand
7:30
corner.
or thereabout kickoff. Come
It's a
right after this
gorgeous
one.
goal to get
And then
Bayland back into
Deacons,
this
as we said
one.
before, Rashida Jeffrey Williams,
And
the
you have a
man
grandstand
that's
finish.
known as the best midfielder,
Second here.
one of the best midfielders.
Well,
But
well.
certainly has the most goals as midfielders, and he's up
If you're a
against
betting man, who's
the
your
Griffith
money on right now?
team with a striker known as Arantes Lawrence as well. He's 35 and over. Yes.
So free kick to Paradise. It's a bit far out to the for the shot maybe, you think, but he looks like he fancies it. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a shot based on this one.
Wharton versus Deacons. These are some of the most improved teams to join the Premier League. As I said before, Wharton and Deacons perhaps positioned in the best positions to make their way
Shot comes in.
up the table, because those were teams when Wales were playing more matches. Wharton and Deacons fixtures weren't necessarily putting them to play next, and therefore they would have accumulated a number of games they have in hand. Although games in hand aren't points to be assured, but you can say if they plan correctly against the opposition that they're playing against, then I believe they can get points here and climb the table as well and make it really interesting at mid-table.
Make sure nothing's going there. Long ball kick from him.
Paradise Empire with Paradise coming off a big victory, in fact, coming off a loss against the Wales in the knockout portion of the tournament. Will want to get all 3 points here on Sunday night as well. But of course, a small matter of skillful Daniel Calvi could make a lot of difference for the Empire team. I'd say Empire might be able to get over them with the odd goal, but if Empire don't play at their best, especially in central defence, where they seem to have the problems, Paradise for sure will take all 3 points then.
Stopped on that occasion, but illegally.
Once Romario Hayward is in that team, I can't go against the Wales. They're definitely pulsing whenever he's on the ball, and I suspect he will be in this game as well. UWI will have to deploy more tactics to keep him on the game. I don't necessarily see where they're going to get it from, because the players that they have are young and inexperienced, and for me it will take an experienced player, perhaps an under 30 player, to stop Hayward from doing his business. And if they can do that, then maybe they'll come away with a point. Other than that, Wales all the way.
On that occasion, ball played to Wood. The challenge comes in.
The first 50s semi-final, it is Paradise Masters 50th edition 2. Bayland Masters 1. Bayland looking to get the all-inclusive equaliser, and they have 6 minutes to do it. If I were a betting man, I'll put all of my money on Paradise at this time in this point. They started the best, and perhaps have the best players as well on the field at this point, because Bayland just don't seem to have brought the way before. Thank you.
Paradise back into possession. Long ball played over Francis. Stays initially, but then judges it correctly in the end and comes to collect in front of Carrington. Leading pass played. That was a good run from out to in, from into out. I'm sorry, from Simmons. But that one was well defended in the end. And it's going to the Bayland Masters. So Bayland working again down this right side, skips past one, tries to skip past it. Now that it stays in, shot is open here. It's well blocked, and it's still bouncing around in the area. And Stout gleefully comes out to collect that one, as it was just, I think it took a couple of bounces in the penalty area. Absolutely crazy stuff for the Paradise defense. It would have been hard and mouth moments for a couple of seconds there, but they would have been grateful to see Stout come out and claim that one. And that's another long free kick taken that's going all the way through for a goal kick once again. So Paradise seeming to lose their passive rhythm here as the pressure's been turned up by this Bayland side. We haven't seen this all game from them. Normally they've been really nice and tight. But Bayland with the added pressure seem to be forcing them into a few mistakes.
I wanted to give information here at the same time, so I had to be bopping back a bit.
3.5 minutes left of normal time.
But that don't affect
Try to
you.
press, but he'll give it a bit
It
here.
affect you.
Only momentarily though. That's a good ball that's played into Simmons. That's well judged, but it comes back to Simmons. He turns, shoots. That one's well blocked. Paradise come away with it once again.
They're
on this far side.
Only the members that inside the Zoom seeing some of that there. That's all. That's all. They don't really go up on TV. Yeah. Bye.
I think the referees should go throw, is it? Yeah, so Paradise thinking that it should be more. But it's just a throw. And you see usually check back into this one to try to see this Paradise side over the line. So low throw coming in. Tries to shovel it back into the area almost, but that one's cut out. That one goes behind for another goal kick to Bayland. So Bayland, Griffith, hurry up here. Down the right hand side, but that's cut out initially. He's almost presented an opportunity for them to launch another attack. But better safe than sorry there in the end. It's cleared out to the side for another throw. Ball into Simmons. He controls well. Bayland recycling possession, trying to play all the way to this far side, but that's again cut out. Maybe they're a bit too hasty. Maybe the pressure of the occasion getting to them. Trying to go a bit too directly, a bit too early. That's proving counterproductive to their build-up play here. Paradise are all but too happy to knock it around like this and wait till the final whistle, but that one was a bit too lackadaisical there. There's a pass on down the right side, plays it behind him, but he manages to get his ball back in the middle. Miscontrol. You can hear the disappointment from the Bayland fans after that, but they have it back once again, Paradise, and all kinds of pressure here. They are happy to just clear late on in this one. Bayland pressing. It's a nice ball, well played, well turned. Oh! So it's all striking to pop off here. Referee Dean keeping a lid on it. But it was petulance. Yeah, it was. He made the argument he was lucky to only receive a yellow there. But referee Dean choosing to be lenient. But he turned and he did get away from his marker. He was being held. There's no doubt about that, but it's not really on your part to really lash out on another player or try to referee the game either. So that one sparked some real controversy in this one. Not to Bayland's benefit either, because the more this ticks on, you would argue that the more time ticks away for them as well, as they're trying their best to get back into this one. But tempers flaring, it's all on the line, it's all happening here. Well, what the game we've had here, probably. So after all that, it's shall we whirl over it. Again, looks a bit far out for this shot. Maybe he'll try to clip it to the back post. Look for a nod down. What will he do? Clips it to the back post, does just that. Looking for a nod down, but it's just too much on it. And unable to get that one hooked back into the area on that occasion. And the seconds tick away even more agonizingly for this Bayland side, as they try desperately to get back into this one. But the Paradise Masters holding on, literally holding on at this point. It's been a much improved, much different second half on on the part of the Bayland Masters. They've really pushed them back and pressed. This Paradise side has had to do defending that they didn't really look like having to do, you think, after they made that first half win. But here comes Simmons. He's got a lucky bounce with his dud bell to play over to this side. This world over it. Has 3 for company. Oh, that's brilliantly. Plays it into the area, but no one's there. Paradise are able to clear once again. It's a foul. Lovely Chrome doesn't necessarily agree, but it's a foul to the Bayland Masters. Into stoppage time now. Referee checks her watch. She checks inside. Tries to find this going to part, but you can hear the celebrations here. The Paradise Masters have secured their place in the finals after running out 2 more winners in this, the first semi-final in the over 50s edition of the evening over the Bayland Masters. Bayland Masters, they'll be disappointed. Their fans will probably argue where was this type of performance in the first half. They came out a bit slow, a bit sluggish, a bit lackadaisical. Maybe we were doing Paradise a disservice. Maybe we should have given Paradise a bit more credit for the fast start that they made, but they really pushed back this Bayland outfit in the first half and had them behind in this one before they even knew it. And after that, they settled down into the game and managed to boss that entire first half and really were able to save the legs for the second half when the Bayland Masters came roaring back. They were allowed to have enough left in the tank after knocking it around and really monopolizing possession early on. So the Bayland Masters will be kicking themselves, but the Paradise team will not care. They've booked their ticket. So a strong performance from them. And they'll be celebrating long into the night. They'll be getting those boots and shin pads off and coming off and probably grabbing a quick beer and basking in the adoration of their large traveling contingent of fans here after a great performance in this, the first semi-final. So don't go anywhere, folks. We've got another huge semi-final coming up. First versus fourth, remember, after the initial round. First place will be Royalty versus fourth place Tranks. That's coming very soon. In the meantime, we'll pop off, pay some bills, make sure the lights are staying on, and we'll be back with you very shortly.
Bayland Masters, followed by the 7:30 Classic Town versus Country matchup, where preliminary tournament winners Gregory Lalo Goodridge's Wildy Royalty 50s, the ex-professional Luther Watson's Tranks Masters, aka the best from the West. Handsome Merchant back Deighton Griffith 4, Carlton ATP Age to Perfection 1, Deacons 35s 2, Ali School O Scholars 1. So Deacons 35s have an 8:30 date in the 35s Knockout Cup final. Deighton Griffith All Scholars Dynasty. This has been commentator Sports Incorporated CSID commentator Trevor Thorne, reviewing the 2023 Bimfc's 35 and 50s Obl-Fit.
Join us. Don't miss it now. Not miss it. We are ready.
Y'all ready? This Thursday night in the Bimfc's
this it. We are ready.
Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. BTMI, in association with Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI and the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc, welcomes back the Caribbean's premier international veterans football tournament to the beautiful island of Barbados. Bimfc presents the best of local and overseas veterans footballers in a ding-dong battle, no stopping, table-topping, jaw-dropping football contest. Don't miss a single penalty kick, flick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat-trick, brace, goal! Follow us on Instagram at Bimfc246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details.
Hi, I'm Renee, and we are absolutely looking forward to welcoming you to Infinity on the Beach. We offer staycations, and the reason people choose us is because we're located right in the heart of the Gap, within walking distance of everything, but when you come back to the hotel, you have your own respite. We are right on the beautiful Dover Beach, so we provide the perfect location for that mix of local excitement and entertainment and relaxing time on the beach. If you walk out of the hotel in either direction, left or right, you have a choice of restaurants, nightlife, and amenities, so you never lack for anything to do. And when you come back to our property, you have a number of things you can choose from as well, including our beautiful Stefan's Beach Bar and Restaurant. The reason that many locals choose us, however, is because they say that when they come to stay with us, we make them feel like a tourist. And we're very, very proud of that fact. So please, when you're looking for somewhere to spend that relaxing weekend getaway, we invite you to come stay with us at Infinity on the Beach.
Goalkeeper Sports Bar, Licorice Village, Whitehorse Hill, St Michael, Barbados. Telephone number 427-3168. Mobile number 826-0137. Lunchtime, Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. On Wednesdays, cow heel soup. Fridays, meal cuckoo. Saturday mornings, sauce. Friday night, karaoke starts at 8 p.m. The Goalkeeper Sports Bar, 427-3168 and 826-0137. Triple H Tours can handle all of your transportation requirements. Airport transfers, guided tours, weddings, and so much more. Whether you're here for business or here for pleasure, cruise through Barbados using this punctual and reliable service that exhibits reasonable prices. Call 1-246-234-0683 or 1-246-261-6701.
Alright, so welcome back to this live coverage of the second semi-final in a blockbuster evening here in the OBL over 50s Cup. We just had a cracking game. First semi-final between Paradise Masters and the Bayland Masters. Paradise running up 2-1 winners in a hotly contested affair. Paradise scored the first half goal, doubling their advantage in the second half. Bayland Masters roaring back later on, but just not having enough to be able to get that second goal and tie the game. I'll probably take this one to penalties. I'll probably take that one to penalties, I'm sorry. So the Paradise Masters coming out winners in the end, coming out tops in the end and booking their ticket to the final. But that one's done and dusted. We've got another huge one here. The high-flying Wildy Royalty. Very, very efficient side. They came into this one in first place. And they're coming up against fourth place Tranks, who didn't necessarily come in with as many points as they will the Royalty, but this is a semi-final right here. This is a game on hand right here. And as anybody who watches football knows, it's about what happens on the evening, it's about what happens on the night. So an interesting encounter. I'm sure both sides will be eager and ready to go in this one, Trevor. Looking forward to it.
Let's good evening once more to one and all as we get kicking here. In the second of two Obl-Fit over 50s semi-finals. The first one done and dusted, Paradise with that slim 2-1 victory over the defending champions Bayland Masters, which makes me believe and say that there will be a new champion, Marley, in the Obl-Fit, because Bayland will go to a third place playoff and Paradise will look to get their hands on another title. They're actually the defending champions in the international. A good omen will be to take the local tournament by storm and head into the international with the bragging rights as well. A minute on our clocks here at Coverly as Tranks continue to dominate down that right hand side. With just about a minute and a half on the clock, we'll give you the starting lineups in a moment's time. And of course, we want to welcome back Marty Leacock, CSI, to the commentary and the microphones as well.
So a minute and a half going in this one. Free kick. Or the Royalty, as they get the earlier possession in this one. It's nicely worked. Beautifully played from Alexander on that occasion. As you see the Royalty trying to dictate possession early on. Tranks Masters back with possession here, plays it back. Shot comes in. And that's really living dangerously on behalf of the Tranks Masters. When you have somebody like Gregory Lalo Goodrich lurking up there, you don't want to be passing those kinds of ones back and giving him an opportunity to get a shot at goal. They come out of that one unscathed though, so it's still 0-0. Tranks Masters back in position here. Still working here down the right. They didn't pass away, but that's gonna run all the way. Into the gloves of the goalkeeper. And you see here with twisting and turning, he's another danger man. Alongside Lalo Goodrich and Alexander for this Wildy Royalty side, a really, really efficient side.
think the Trench Masters are going to really have to defend well, maybe defend a little deeper than they would like initially. Make sure they keep themselves in this one. And then try to launch some counter attacks and try to catch this royalty side on the break, because they're a good outfit, they're a good passing side, a good running side. So they'll need to be at their best here, Trents, in order to do well in this one. They started pretty well, nice and confident. That's a good ball. Shot comes in. Into the side netting. But that was well worked from the Trents Masters. Nice ball over the top. And then the leading pass played onto the right side of the box, and the shot coming in, but he just wasn't able to direct it back on goal. But first shot in anger goes to Trents. As we see them back on it here. Nicely played. That's a brilliant piece of play here in the middle of the park. The person okay, this right. Good turn. Locks back once again. Surveys options. Passes it. Cross comes in. But that's spilled in the end from the goalkeeper. So that's a corner kick to Trench Masters. After that mistake, as we see the goalkeeper down. Not sure if he's unfortunately injured himself after going for that one. Peter Moore in a bit of discomfort there, but he seems to be alright. So corner kick to Trench Masters. Corner comes in. It's a good one. Well attacked. The defensive header not necessarily going into the direction that he intended, so this skewed off his head, and it's another corner to the Trench Masters. Richard Clark will take once again. He looks up, steps up, puts in another good corner, this time to the back post. But that one's well defended. That one's well defended. Will the royalty able to come away? So Trench Masters starting well here. Putting lots of pressure on this really royalty side, especially from those set pieces. Clark whipping some really menacing balls into the area. And they can be very proud of the way that they've started. 0-0. 6 minutes gone in this one. It's all important second semi-final. As you see Moore there, trying to twist past a couple. Trench Masters managed to deal with it in the end though, and it's a free kick to them. So it's quickly played. We're on this left side. Wonderful hold-up play on that occasion, managing to tiptoe his way into the midfield. After collecting it on the left was Nigel Marshall, and he does extremely well to draw another free kick. This could be a real avenue for the Trench Masters, managing to pick up these quick free kicks and these little niggling fouls, a couple of corners as well. For a side like them, one of those opportunities could prove to be golden and really give them a chance to be able to get into this one. We've got a delay in the game. Seems like more the goalkeeper for the Trench Masters needed a bit attending to. Not sure if the magic square came out. Probably did. He was feeling a bit of discomfort, clutching that shoulder just moments ago before the corner. So we'll see how he fares. Stretching it out though. Royalty will be hoping that he's good to go. So the free kick to be retaken. Referee shows where it should have been taken from. It wasn't the best one though. Royalty able to clear their lines through Alexander. Wasn't the best of clearances though. And Masters have it once again. That's a ball. Played into the area. Controlled on the tight. Comes back. Shot comes in. Ear shot almost. Another shot comes in. But that's well anticipated. Well held by more on that occasion. He seems to be moving pretty freely now. Shoulder looks fine to me. As the Royalty get us started once again, but they're living dangerously here. The Trent Masters playing with real intent early on. As we see another ball played in behind. He gets he's arguing it was shoulder to shoulder, but the flag coming out on the far side. Referee Moses thinking it was a bit too robust on his part. So it's a free kick to the building Royalty. More living dangerous here. You see a leading ball played up. Gregory Lalu Goodrich in possession. Trickle gone past one. Tries to clip it into the area, but that's well defended in the end. And it's corner number 1 for the building Royalty. So Trent Masters doing most of the pressing early on. Royalty really not being able to get started just yet, but we know they're a dangerous side. And it only really takes a split second to score a goal. The old adage, the old saying comes back. Will it come back to haunt them here? I just see Goodrich flipping the ball into the area. Heads come up. That's very well defended from Trent Masters. As we see them come away looking to counter, to launch a counter. Ball is played back. Controlled beautifully. Played out to this right side. That's wonderful play from Trent Masters. Cut out unfortunately for them though. Here's Alexander. He sprays it. It's a bit too much venom on that one. And the building Royalty unable to keep that in. And it's another throw to the Trent Masters. So the throwing taken quickly. Picked up, shot comes in. As Clark once again. You can see what he was trying to do. So they're trying to take that one early and surprise more in the bar. But that one skewed off the outside of his right foot. And he wasn't able to get that one on target. So the scores remain at 0-0. 11 minutes on the clock. Very interesting encounter so far. It's been ebbing, it's been flowing. You'll have to argue Trent Masters have maybe had the better of the running so far, but that counts for very little. If the score remains at 0-0, the all-important stat is really what matters in football. And you can play as well as you like. If you don't get the ball into the back of the net, you don't win games. So building Royalty with a free kick deep into their own territory. As we see it taken, looking for Goodrich. That's well defended once again. And it's a throwing down the left side to the building Royalty. Throwing quickly taken. Harewood. Knocks it forward. It's well defended once again. He trods on it inadvertently. And it's clear. Trent Masters, a couple of men over here, looks to be more difficult pass though. He had a man over on the right side, but chose not to use that route, and ended up giving it away in the end. So free kick to the Royalty. Harewood plays it down the left side, but it's a touch on that one. And it's another corner for the Royalty. So they're just beginning to bare their teeth. As we see 12 minutes tick by on the clock in the second semi-final. Remember, Paradise already booking their place. Building Royalty are trying to do so in this one. As we welcome back my co-commentator Trevor Thorne here.
Yes, thank you, Marty. 13 on all clocks here. Griffith for the near post goal. Strikes the upright clearance by Anthony Corbin, winning number 4 for Trent. He's going to look to go on the attack now. Throwing on the far side says Mr. Moses. Into the middle midfield. Good clearance made as well. And we continue here with us starting 11. So here we go again. Building Walty, Peter Moyenbar. Back four consisting of Anderson Eversley on the left. Vernon Buckman at number 4. River Mose at 18. And Claremont Calendar at number 22 at right back. In the middle of the midfield, Ricardo Holt 15. Steve Moore 8. On the right hand side, it's Jerry's favourite player, Dave Williams. He's right behind Goodrich for the most goals, but Goodrich is leading. Goodrich bringing number 10, Alexander 11, and Michael Sandman here with 9. That dynamic trio for starting any Masters 11 for sure. Trents, they've got here, so they've been able to battle their way through. A very good start to the season. They petered off as they went down the road, ball into the box. And Jerry almost losing his hat there for a second. Cameron Smalling brought the Trents as Alexander is in possession one way forward strike corners as Empire did the double in the 90s. Not a cagey game, both teams playing competitive stuff. Cameron Small is the Trents goalkeeper. Their back four consisting of, from left to right, 19, Michael Lewis, Roosevelt Jordan, number 14, Brian Archer is another centre back at 6, and Ricardo Goldman, number 2. Then in the midfield, the ex-professional from out of the UK and Ireland, Luther Watson, wearing 10, Roosevelt Roddy Bovell, wearing number 8, and Anthony Corbin, the number 4 with the left foot, I believe it is. Up front, dynamic trio, Richard Clark, my former strike partner for the Barbados Senior National Team, Curtis Foster, who's an excellent man, and Nigel Marshall, the number 13. That's the starting 11's Marley, 16 on our clocks. No room to score. We're listening to live coverage of the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic, BIMFC's Old Boys League Football Invitational Tournament, Obl-Fit 50s second semi-final.
Yeah, with the likes of Marshall and Curtis Foster, Clark as well, have really caused problems for this Wildy Royalty side. But here they come, on the attack. Ball play to the back post, shot comes in. That was Alexander ghosting in on that back post. It was a really good invitation on that occasion from Ricardo Holt. Curled it into the back post, Alexander latched onto it, but just wasn't able to keep his shot down, and that's one of the better half chances that we would have seen the Wildy Royalty have. The Trents Masters have given us as good as they've got in this first half. Just put real pressure on this Wildy Royalty side as well. So it's a cracking contest so far. No goals in it just yet, but not for the one to trying. Both sides pushing really hard for this opening goal, this all-important opening goal. We know how huge the opening goal will be in a semi-final. It's one that would put either team in a real driving seat. But here's Trents Masters with the ball floated over. Just a little bit too much on it.
Yeah, Murray, that's Luther Watson as they head to the ground floor level, right next to cameraman Alan here, using the CSA technology. Ball to Goodrich, the number 10. Will look to control it first though, Lalo. Couldn't get control of it. And the ball over the touchline there. Getting sorted there, Jerry, just now. Ferret's made. Defensive header from Vernon Blunt. Over to Calendar. He'll play it one time with his left foot. Luckily, box goes to Trents. All the way back to goalkeeper Cameron Small, taking it to the right. And plays it in towards Richard Clark. Pods it down to Watson, back to Clark again.
Well played.
Clark under some pressure, flicks it to Watson down the left hand side. Leading ball, blocked with a tackle. Into the air it goes. Pulled down like he's got pulled down on his hook from Watson. Brings a laugh from my co-commentating. Ball down the lane again. Black clears his lines. Finds Richard Clark running in his own heart. Clark going past one. Pushing toward his side. Chaps here to post. Black versus the attacker there. Black wins. Comes out of his defense. And look to float. 25 yards down the pitch here. Ball towards Alexander. And into touch. Applause from the beautiful crowd here.
Let's listen to some silky stuff from the Trent Masters so far.
So as Marty, as we head deeper into the crowd, I want to get a look at these faces. Good night to you, and especially you, sir. Thank you for choosing Bimfc's Obl-Fit. Paradise in the house. Into the final. See you Sunday. So as we cruise on over, I got a couple of thousand in this evening. A full house. As this new venue is explored by Bimfc's Obl-Fit. Ball coming off of the attacker last and throwing to the Wildy Royalty as they go in search of goal number 1. Ricardo Broom and another clearance made. Nigel, we need some assistance from Michael Sandman Herwood. And as we get deep into this one, still no goals, lots of action. The winner goes to the final versus Paradise Masters 50th edition. The loser, no one wants to lose, will end up in the 3rd place playoff Sunday at the lush green Empire Club this time around, as we switch from pitch to pitch to give you the best surface for the finals. Richard Clark in possession on his left hand side. Will prod it inside to Nigel Marshall, his strike partner. Clearance made. The Treks remain in possession. Luther Watson under some pressure. Clears into the night sky. Ball down the left hand side. Treks looking to create some problems. Curtis Foster inside. Chance for the right foot shot. He refuses. Goes left instead. Shoots onto the attacker, onto the defender. That would be Blunt. And then Blunt clears. Into Watson again, displaying that skill again, Allen, as he tips it like chewing gums on the boot. Clark, pass, Haywood, taps it inside, all the way back to goalkeeper Peter Moore. Moore distributes to the right, finds Haywood, my former strike partner, into the middle of the midfield. Wildy Royalty in possession, that's 4 touches on it. Patient soccer from them, ball cut out by Marshall. Into the midfield it goes, further left, Clark on his bike sprinting away, up one-on-one, prods it inside, looking for Foster. The ricochet comes off the defender last, I believe, and the keeper can pick it up. Peter Moore comes out, floats the 45-yarder. That one, last seen, heading over by the road tennis court. And as we head towards the half-time whistles, helter-skelter here, still no winner. But for sure we got real action here. Let's hop downstairs and see if we can find a young lady or two to talk to. As we cruise on in, Terrell, good to see you. What's happening, boss? You okay? All is well from the deep voice of Michael. We search for a couple of fans to have a word. See if we can creep on over by these young ladies. Not interested in chatting? No. Just looking good. That's fine. Cruise on over this side. Hey, gentlemen. So I've got some guys here enjoying themselves, Marty, with a few fish cakes as well. As we invite them to have a drink at the bar as well, just on the far side on the top. Can always get a beverage there as well. More commentary from Marty Leacock, and I'll come back with a few comments in a few moments. Marty?
I may need to order 1 or 2 of those fish cakes, right?
For sure. I'm sure we can get Mary to sort it out.
when she's set and ready.
Yeah, she's always on the ball. Full house here this evening. Lots and lots of fans. That's what we like to see. And why not? We've got some attacking, some entertaining football on show here in this second semi-final. The Obl-Fit. We see the Trents Masters. That's arguably the best chance they would have had it all half.
Obl-Fit.
Really close contested first half.
Right here.
Thrown in, he managed to get that half of a yard on the turn, but just wasn't able to be the smart as we see the cross coming from Lalo Gordridge down that right side as well. So it's all happening at both ends. Justin able to find his strike partner on that occasion was Goodrich, but it was a good attempt from him. As you see, the Trents Masters gets back in the way with Marshall. He looks long, but wasn't able to find Foster on that occasion. He was well marked by Blunt. And will the Royalty get us started once again? As you see him hustling and bustling. Mayfield once again, ball straight forward. Just a little bit too much on that for Foster. It rose through easily for Moore. But I have to say though, the Wildy Royalty really not at their passing or slick best this evening, and I have to give kudos to the Trents Masters. You have to say, as it seemed as if he was blocked on that occasion was Marshall, but Marshall, the referee not necessarily agreeing with him on that occasion, and Marshall's gone down in a heap. Needless to say, he doesn't necessarily agree with that decision, but it's a goal kick to the Wildy Royalty, and they happily get us back on the way. But there's the referee's whistle, so 0-0, right on the stroke of halftime. This one stays going into the half. Wildy Royalty 0, Trents Masters 0. A very keenly contested first half. Not lots of chances though. So it's really been a game of attrition in this first half, but it's been a good watch. And an interesting couple of team talks on either side, as neither side has a deficit to make up, but neither side has a lead, has an advantage to take into that half either. So all to play for in the second half. Tons and tons of action still awaiting us. We'll go to pay some bills, and we'll be back with you very shortly for the second half.
Y'all ready?
This Thursday night in the Bimfc's Obl-Fit 50s Cup semi-finals, under the magnificent floodlights at the villages at Coverly, Paradise Masters 50s edition have a 6:30 kickoff and will face tough opposition for the assignment of the defending champions Winston Enterprises Bayland Masters, followed by the 7:30 classic town versus country matchup where preliminary tournament winners Gregory Lalo Goodridge's Wildy Royalty 50s, the ex-professional Luther Watson's Trents Masters, aka the best from the west. Handsome merchant back Deighton Griffith 4, Carlton ATP Age to Perfection 1, Deacons 35s 2, Alien School All Scholars 1. So Deacons 35s have an 8:30 date in the 35s Knockout Cup final with the Deighton Griffith All Scholars Dynasty. This has been Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI Commentator Trevathorn, reviewing the 2023 Bimfc's 35 and 50s Obl-Fit.
Join us. Don't miss it now. Not miss it. We are ready.
Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. BTMI, in association with Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI and the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc, welcomes back the Caribbean's premier international veterans football tournament to the beautiful island of Barbados. Bimfc presents the best of local and overseas veterans footballers in a ding-dong battle, no-stopping, table-topping, jaw-dropping football contest. Don't miss a single penalty kick, flick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat-trick, brace, goal! Follow us on Instagram at Bimfc246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details.
Hi, I'm Renee, and we are absolutely looking forward to welcoming you to Infinity on the Beach. We offer staycations, and the reason people choose us is because we're located right in the heart of the Gap, within walking distance of everything, but when you come back to the hotel, you have your own respite. We are right on the beautiful Dover Beach, so we provide the perfect location for that mix of local excitement and entertainment and relaxing time on the beach. If you walk out of the hotel in either direction, left or right, you have a choice of restaurants, nightlife, and amenities. So you never lack for anything to do. And when you come back to our property, you have a number of things you can choose from as well, including our beautiful Stefan's Beach Barn restaurant. The reason that many locals choose us, however, is because they say that when they come to stay with us, we make them feel like a tourist. And we're very, very proud of that fact. So please, when you're looking for somewhere to spend that relaxing weekend getaway, we invite you to come stay with us at Infinity on the Beach.
Goalkeeper Sports Bar, Licorice Village, Minor Chill, St. Michael, Barbados. Telephone number 427-3168. Mobile number 826-0137. Lunchtime, Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. On Wednesdays, cow heel soup. Fridays, meal cuckoo. Saturday mornings, sauce. Friday night, karaoke starts at 8 p.m. The Goalkeeper Sports Bar, 427-3168 and 826-0137.
So welcome back to second half action.
Here in the second semi-final, Obl-Fit over 50. Here, on to the header with the conquer. Just wasn't able to get his neck into that one enough to get it back on target. That's a decent chance for the Trex Masters. They still are unable to take the lead here. You see the ensuing goal kick being cleared for a corner, so sorry, just for a throw. So throw to the royalty. Up to Goodrich, well he's well marked on that occasion from Watson. But Goodrich gets us back on the way pretty quickly. Bouncing around. Trent Masters managing to come away with Corbin. Into Marshall. Marshall tries to find Foster, but doesn't do so on that occasion. Leading pass plays up. He's on his own take. But that's well defended in the end. Really, really strong centre-back play there. As he just eased him off of it. And allowed it to run harmlessly into touch for a goal kick to the Trent Masters. So goalkeeper Small gets the spot underway. Long ball up, misjudged initially. But that's good pressure over on that side from the Masters, and they managed to force a throw. He's unhappy about it. But it's a throw nonetheless to the Trent Masters. They restarted quickly. Cross comes in, and he's bundled into him there. The crowd baying for a penalty, but nothing doing. Leading ball played into the path for Goodrich. Goalkeeper comes. And it was well defended in the end from Ricardo Broom, because the pass seemed as if it had beat him at one stage, but he managed to stick out a foot and get something on it. So here's Goodrich with the resulting corner. That's a beautiful ball. Went into the area, but nobody able to latch on to that one. Here's Herwood at the top of the box. Recycled it over to Goodrich. Goodrich has a couple of men. Digs back up the cross onto the head of his attacker, but just a little bit too much on it. And Will the Royalty really not able to take full advantage there, but good move from them nonetheless. Goodrich heavily involved, as you'd expect. But it remains 0-0. As you see, 3 minutes of this all-important second half gone. Okay, out to Corbin. It's well controlled, well taken. Plays it out to Foster. That's lovely control on his chest. Works it onto this right side. This is good play from the Trent Masters, but quickly cut out. Here's Herwood. Spraying it out to the right side. Ball of the map so far. Alexander controlling. Oh! A contra back into the area. It's nearly missed. Comes all the way out to Goodrich. Goodrich with a man in front of it. Clips it back in. Too much on it once again. But this is the best passage of play that we're seeing from this Will the Royalty side all game. Beautiful, beautiful play. On that last counter. And almost getting themselves on the score sheet and scoring this all-important first goal, but Trent Masters managing to keep their clean sheet intact at the moment. So it's a goal kick to them. Small gets us back underway. Ball played up. Control once again from Herwood. Gotcha, back to Herwood, into the middle, tries to beat his man, doesn't do so. Trent Masters back with it. Corbin on it. Feints one way, turns another, goes past his man easily. Beautiful play from Corbin. Step over to the right. Reverse through ball play to the left, but nobody's there on that occasion. But he's been a thorn in this Will the Royalty side all game as well. He's had a good match, Anthony Corbin. But Herwood beginning to come into it. Plays it over to this left side. Goodrich not receiving the pass that he would have wanted, so Marshall comes away with it, manages to get the throw, you would say. That did that little throw to Marshall. Referee says no in the end. So throw is given to the Will the Royalty. Marshall pretty upset with that, but has to get on with it. So Will the Royalty with a throw. Taken quickly, back out to this left side in Calendar. Calendar plays the leading ball, doesn't find his mark. Trent Masters able to clear, but not very far. As the Will the Royalty begin to press here. That's a beautiful ball played, but just wasn't able to sort his feet out. By the time he did, the chance had gone. Well, the Royalty not defending as well and as calmly as they did in that first half. I'm sorry, the Trent Masters not defending as calmly and as ably as they did in that first half. They're under all sorts of pressure here as the Building Royalty come out early in the second half, looking to jump in front. So free kick to them, good reach. Trots over from his customary left wing position to take this one. As he looks up, steps away. Barks out a couple of instructions. This runner tends to suggest it would be a shot already. Comes around it to take it left footed. Gregory Lalo Goodridge with the shot! It wasn't cross in the end. 6 to 1, half dozen of the next, but what we do know is that it is a corner. So it did get a touch off of a Trent Masters player. And it's a corner to the Building Royalty. Goodridge surveys his option once again. This is his third bite at it from this side in this half. Directs on traffic, that's another menacing ball into the area, but lovely defended from the Trent Master. Said it really wanted to get it back once again though. Pop shot comes in, that's blocked as well. It's bubbling around in there, well defended in the end, and the Building Royalty fashion another corner. They're really turning up the pressure here in this second half as they look for this all-important opener. Goodridge runs over to take this one once again. He's the man that's been designated on all set pieces. So this one coming in left footed. He surveys, looks up, plays it in, ball coming in, cleared well at the near post though. The Trent Masters can get themselves up the pitch. Well defended initially, well collected initially, but just wasn't able to get his men in play, and it's cleared. Here's Marshall, Walker's in, he's into the area, forced a shot! And that's well saved. In the end, from Broom, he got his angles completely right there. Foster didn't seem as if he necessarily knew if he wanted to shoot or cross it initially, and that bit of hesitation kind of worked in the favour of the Building Royalty. Broom, unfortunately, on that occasion, making a mistake there. Could have let it run and go for the goal kick, but he thought he could have handled it. Ended up slipping through his fingers, and it's resulted in a corner. So short corner taken. Corbin coming in onto his left, having his shot, but that's swell block. Outside of the put flask, that's beautifully played. That second half played. Still Building Royalty 0, Trent Masters 0. The Trent Masters, who held a good line on that occasion, they defended well. Quickly played but given away though. Couple of loose passes from the Trent Masters. So it's a free kick. Throwing to Calendar, he looks up. Surveys his options onto the side of Goodridge. Under lots of pressure. Looks to the referee for some assistance, not doing, and the Trent Masters come away with it. More in the middle, fakes the pass, comes back out to this right hand side. Lovely one-time ball from Marshall. That's well defended once again though, and the Trent Masters' progress is halted, but they've looked a bit better in the last minute or so, under lots of pressure in this second half. It's a throw into them. Broom with the throwing. Cut out, but that's return. Corbin on this right side, controlling nicely. Feints one way, goes the other. Marshall controlling. Manages to find his man. That's a good play. Well defended in the end. So it's another throwing down this side to the Trent Masters. The throw taken quickly. It's cleared once again by the royalty. Well defended once again. By a big Corbin at the back there. He's been simply massive for the Trent Masters this evening. We'll hope that he continues to show that fine form as they look to get themselves in. So a bit of pinball here, midway through the second half. The Masters settle it. Corbin dancing on it once again. It's returned to him. He looks up, plays the leading ball. Marshall tracks it down, but it's well marked and well defended, and it's played out for a throw. Long throw it comes. Collected at the top of the ball, shot comes in. But that's well blocked on that occasion. And it's another corner to the Trent Masters. That was Luther Watson on that occasion. Collecting it at the top of the box, controlling well. And unleashing the quick left foot drive, but that was well defended by the royalty. Rushing out to meet the on-rushing attacker and defending well. So cross combination, header comes in, and that is beautifully guided into the bottom corner by Corbin. And well, what do we have here? Anthony Corbin, the big centre back, rising highest on that occasion, and that's just a beautifully controlled header into the bottom corner, past the keeper. And the Trent Masters take a massive 1-0 lead with 40 minutes on the clock. And we will the royalty with it all to do here in the second half. And do we have an upset on the cards, people? First place will the royalty, trailing with just about 10 minutes left, plus added time. To the fourth place, Trent Masters coming into this one, who have the lead or are looking to book their ticket opposite Paradise, who had a 2-1 win, a hard fought 2-1 win over the Bayland Masters a bit earlier. Right now they're in the driver's seat. If you were a betting man, and you did go with the Trent Masters coming in as the underdogs, you might have been looking at a pretty penny right now, but who knows, lots of penny left in this one still. Trent Masters, river throwing down the left. That's to no one in particular, runs all the way through to the goalkeeper. So quickly we started on this left hand side by the Trent Masters, leading ball play to the magic man, Gregory Goodrich. He's well marked though. He's been well marked all game, looks up for some help from the referee once again, but nothing doing. As you see a slight miscontrol there on behalf of Bovell, and it allows the throw into the royalty. 40 minutes on the clock. Goodrich gets us restarted. He plays it back to Harewood. Harewood trying to beat his man. Belmar wasn't able to do so. He's played over to this right side, but a foul's been blown, has it? Yeah, it's a foul to the royalty. Challenge a bit too robust. Here what it looked like on that occasion. He gets us underway once again. Pass played over to the left side, but that's loose. That's loose from royalty. We're not accustomed to seeing them playing like this. They're normally so efficient, so slick. As we welcome back our lead commentator, Trevor Thorne. Trevor, what do we have here?
Definitely game on, Marty.
With the first ball going to Trents. I'd have to say that if the score remains the same, it'd be a big upset. At present it's first versus fourth, and you would expect that if a team finishes the season a little bit of feedback there. Can you take it from here, Marty?
Yeah, 1 or 2. 10 technical difficulties there for Trevor. But yeah, I agree with you completely, Trevor. If the score does remain the same, it will be a huge upset, huge upset. For the Trice Masters, Will the Royalty would have been coming into this one. Probably not paying much sense on the dollar as heavy favorites. But really unable to get going this evening, and you have to really give credit to the Trice Masters. They've defended brilliantly through Corbin and others at the back there, and to make matters better for him, worse for the Royalty, he's popped up with the all-important goal as well. He's been simply immense this evening, and a real contender for managing man of the match if this one stays the same. 43 minutes on the clock, just about 6 minutes of normal time plus added time left for the Royalty to get back into this one. Can they do it? Leading ball played down this left side. It's collected, played over to Goodrich. He sells him a bit short, but that's well defended once again from the Trice Masters. Their defense hasn't missed a beat this evening. The Royalty get us back underway. Herwood coming to collect, directed traffic. They don't want it there though, as Marshall skips away from one, plays the reverse. But they flag up immediately from assistant referee Dean on that side. So that play had come into a halt, but it was really well worked from Marshall. Unlucky that the timing of the run was just off for Foster on that occasion, but good play for the Trice Masters once again. They're posing a real problem for the Royalty. Extremely tough not to crack. But here are the Royalty as we welcome back Trevor.
Yep, we are back 1-2, and you can hear us very clearly here. A little adjustment to the equipment. Trent's on the left, Marshall from the inside, foot rest between two. Out comes the keeper and takes it away clean. Second chance at the body, Jerry. Comes the second ball, shoots the right foot. Saves by the keeper with the legs, not the hands, the legs, if you please. Exciting game here, Marty. Luther Watson with the ball inside. Clearance again as Will the Royalty are under the caution bit. That's Williams getting physical there, Jerry. Into the middle of the midfield. Ford, plays it inside. Clearance made again. On the attack. Blood comes out. Presents the chance. Small is living on... not small, that would be Peter Moore living on a knife edge, almost giving up the second goal.
Some would say a prayer, bro.
Some may ask too, how does this become an upset? Why? Because the beginning of the season, Trents were running right and top of the table. As they moved to Rubis, they dropped to second, to third, and even to fourth, Marley.
Yeah.
Then came Goodrich, who joined Will the Royalty, linking up with Michael, Samman, Hayward, and of course Williams, destroying all opposition, all the comers.
Yep.
Took the table by storm, and with 2 games to go, guess what? They won the whole 11-team preliminary and breezed right into the semis. Therefore, Trent's coming fourth, struggling, and even losing the last game, I believe it was. Will the Royalty winning 2-0, I believe, over exactly, and breathing quite easy with 2 matches to spare.
Yeah.
They come in here this evening looking to get to the final. Look to get to the final, but up come the best from the West, known as Trice Masters, led by Luther Watson, and they're 1-0 up at this point in time.
Yeah.
But you know me, the team that scores, I want the other team to get one. Will the Royalty, can you do it? Goodrich, can you pull your team out of a hole? If you can, I salute you, sir, tonight. If not, I see you Sunday in the third place playoff. Nobody wants to play for third. Don't we all play for the winning? Of course we do. 1-0 to Trents with minutes to go on the clock. Watson engineering another attack down the left-hand side. Ball trickles off of the defender last. And guess what, Romari as well. Once Trents maintain possession, Willie Royalty can't score, and the score will remain 1-0. So Willie Royalty, you need to get the ball right about now. And if they do, they can create some problems with the likes of Hayward and Goodrich. 1-0 to Trents, and we're in to the 48th minute from the CSI Cox here. High at Coverly. The Villages, to be precise. Ball across the danger zone. Here comes the left foot shot, and he doesn't have the pace on it. That's Alexander, I believe, who tried to put one in with the left foot from 18 yards. I've been doing ball all the way back to goalkeeper Cameron Spawn, and I'm sure Marty will take another 10 or 15 seconds to put this one back into play.
Yeah, he's in no rush. They're going to take the time over these final minute strengths. They have the Royalty right where they want them, exactly where they want them. 48 minutes on the clock, 2 minutes of. Normal time left.
Got some water here. Call the goal scorer wrong, you know. I see the wrong number for the goal scorer. I call the goal scorer wrong, you know.
There it is, Marty, the keeper, not knowing where that one's going to go, but he made sure he played it outside so that his men could take possession of it if it's a ball belonging to Trent. Cameron Small, goalkeeper very well for almost the whole season basically, and it'd be a shame if he gets one scored against him now, but this is crunch time, and with the likes of Steve Moore, Dave Williams, number 10 Gregory Goodrich, and number 11 and 9, Jerry Alexander and Michael Hayward, respectively, on the field of play, then anything can happen here. Chance for Ford! It goes over the crossbar from 18 yards, and he's wondering how he misses that one. Me too. And the whole team will wonder if the score remains Trents 1, Willie Royalty 0. Into the final moments. I will not even spare the time right now, Marty, because not much time left. It's all up to the referee of Gillian Martindale. He'll be assisted this evening to the team. And Mark prognosis there, you hear it, the celebrations. The team winning the preliminary round with the Royalty have been beaten the very first defeat for the season. Have been played 11-1. A superb record, Marty. And we go to the statistics, of course. We don't want to make a mistake here. This is an upset of enormous proportions. We thought it was all in the bag as they came in, storming through the league. Willie Royalty having played 10 matches, Marty, and drawn just one match, basically. And therefore they will have to start it as major favourites here. But of course, that doesn't get you the title. You still have more business to do when it gets to the actual final. And tonight was split up, I would say, big time. The final standings will show that when they played the 10 matches, they won 9, drew just the one match, no losses. The only team to not lose for the whole season. Willie Royalty scored 30 goals to get here. Only 5 against, the second lowest amount of goals against. Only Paradise Masters 50th edition had less. And they scored 25 goals along in fact, they scored 30 goals and only a goal difference of 25, plus 25. Trents, however, played their 10 matches, won 5, drew 3, lost 2 matches on the day. Goals for 8 and 1, just 9 Marley, goals against 8. And they ended on 18 points and in 4th place. So they massive upset on the cards here as we congratulate Trents, and a small commiserations to Willie because they will play for the place on Sunday.
Yeah, it was a very, very good display from Trent side. Hats off to them. Really, really strong in defense, led ably by Archer, or Brian Archer, who I have to extend apologies to Trevor, because I've done him a disservice. He was the one who actually rose and nodded the Trent side in front. Immense back there for them. They defended extremely well all game and still managed to rise highest and get the all-important opener, all-important winner as well. So congrats to Mr. Brian Archer, sir. Well played. Easily the man of, well, I say easily man of the match. Man of the match, tipped over by the goal. I mistakenly attributed it to Corbin, number 4 in the middle of the park. He was absolutely immense for the Trent Masters as well. Held up the ball really well, distributed it really well, lots of skill on it. He was a top player for them in the midfield and a real integral part of them being able to overcome this extremely strong Trent Masters side this evening. Sorry, Will the Royalty side this evening, Trevor.
Of course. Sure he was. Of course. And as we head to those advertisements, I want to say thank you very much to our sponsors. In particular, the villages at Coverly. Thanks for allowing us to use your facility in this manner to bring a bit more life to the Coverly-Charnocks Christchurch area. And with that, we head to our advertisements and come back for the final game of the evening. This one between Aston Martin Bank and Griffith and Deacons FC in the final game of the evening of the Bimfc's Obl-Fit 50s and 35s as well. Head to those ads, listen carefully because we'll be talking all about the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic coming up the 26th and 29th of May 2023. In about 3 weeks' time, we'll be right back here at this same facility to play some of those international matches. Just listen out, and of course, listen to our social media handles, Telethon Scores on Instagram, and Bimfc 246 also on Instagram. You can also visit the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic on our Facebook page as well. So me to you, continue to enjoy your evening, and we come back in a few moments after these ads.
Y'all ready?
This Thursday night in the Bimfc's Obl-Fit 50s Cup semi-finals under the magnificent floodlights at the villages at Coverly, Paradise Masters 50s edition have a 6:30 kick-off and will face tough opposition in the assignment of the defending champions Winston Enterprises Bayland Masters, followed by the 7:30 classic town versus country matchup where preliminary tournament winners Gregory Lalo Goodridge's Wildy Royalty 50s, the ex-professional Luther Watson's Trent Masters, aka the best from the west. Handsome Merchant Bank Deighton Griffith 4, Carlton ATP Age to Perfection 1, Deacons 35s 2, Alliance School All Scholars 1. So Deacons 35s have an 8:30 date in the 35s Knockout Cup final with the Deighton Griffith All Scholars Dynasty. This has been commentator Sports Incorporated CSI League commentator Trevor Thorne, reviewing the 2023 Bimfc's 35 and 50s Obl-Fit.
Join us. Don't miss it now. Not miss it. We are ready.
Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. BTMI, in association with Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI and the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc, welcomes back the Caribbean's premier international veterans football tournament to the beautiful island of Barbados. Bimfc presents the best of local and overseas veterans footballers in a ding-dong battle, no stopping, table topping, jaw dropping football contest. Don't miss a single penalty kick, flick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat trick, brace, goal! Follow us on Instagram at Bimfc246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details.
Hi, I'm Renee, and we are absolutely looking forward to welcoming you to Infinity on the Beach. We offer staycations, and the reason people choose us is because we're located right in the heart of the Gap, within walking distance of everything, but when you come back to the hotel, you have your own respite. We are right on the beautiful Dover Beach, so we provide the perfect location for that mix of local excitement and entertainment and relaxing time on the beach. If you walk out of the hotel in either direction, left or right, you have a choice of restaurants, nightlife, and amenities. So you never lack for anything to do. And when you come back to our property, you have a number of things you can choose from as well, including our beautiful Stefan's Beach Bar and Restaurant. The reason that many locals choose us, however, is because they say that when they come to stay with us, we make them feel like a tourist. And we're very, very proud of that fact. So please, when you're looking for somewhere to spend that relaxing weekend getaway, we invite you to come stay with us at Infinity on the Beach.
Goalkeeper Sports Bar, Licorice Village, White Chill, St. Michael, Barbados. Telephone number 427-3168. Mobile number 826-0137. Lunchtime, Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. On Wednesdays, cow heel soup. Fridays, meal cuckoo. Saturday mornings, sauce. Friday night, karaoke starts at 8 p.m. The Goalkeeper Sports Bar, 427-3168 and 826-0137. Triple H Tours can handle all of your transportation requirements. Airport transfers, guided tours, weddings, and so much more. Whether you're here for business or here for pleasure, cruise through Barbados using this punctual and reliable service that exhibits reasonable prices. Call 1-246-234-0683 or 1-246-261-6701 or email dhunter_9@hotmail.com to guarantee an eloquent experience. Triple H Tours. Triple H Tours.
Visit Ayers Meat Shop today for all your poultry, pork, beef, lamb, and fish needs. Located in the Aberdeen Jones Building, Gall Hill, Christchurch, you can purchase premium meat cuts specifically to suit your needs at unbeatable prices. You can also find us in the Glebe St. George and home delivery available island-wide. You can reach us at 256-2565 or 256-2629. Ayers Meat Shop.
Scotty's Car Rentals. New cars, low prices. 7-seaters, Jeeps, small cars, and mid-sized sedans. From as low as $78 Barbados daily. Special conditions apply. They offer free pickup and delivery, fully loaded vehicles, visitor rental permits, comprehensively insured, GPS available, and ask about our leasing program. Find us at Lodge Hill, St. Michael, Barbados. Telephone number 246-243-4653 or 246-230-5850. Go to our website at www.scottdeals.biz. Our email address is kkscott@hotmail.com and our Facebook is Scotty's Cheap Car Rentals. Visa and MasterCards accepted. Scotty's Car Rentals. New cars, low prices. This week's Sweet Vibe Music Show on Hot 95.3 FM is powered by your favourite football legends, Melvin Ibo Oxley, Trevor Thorne and Julian Annell, and the crew at the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc and the Old Boys League Football Invitational Tournament Obl-Fit for every single kick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat-trick, brace, goal! Visit www.bdsmfc.org. The Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc invites you to the Caribbean's premier international veterans football tournament on the beautiful island of Barbados. Combined sightseeing, sun, sea, sand, surf, and of course fabulous football. Rates and weekend, Friday 26th through Monday 29th May 2023. Follow us on Instagram at Bimfc246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic. Our YouTube channel is Bimfc Masters, and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details. The Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. BTMI, in association with Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI and the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc, welcomes back the Caribbean's premier international veterans football tournament to the beautiful island of Barbados. Bimfc presents the best of local and overseas veterans footballers in a ding-dong battle, no stopping, table-topping, jaw-dropping football contest. Don't miss a single penalty kick, flick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat-trick, brace, goal! Follow us on Instagram at Bimfc246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details.
Y'all ready?
This Thursday night in the Bimfc's Obl-Fit 50s Cup semi-finals under the magnificent floodlights at the villages at Coverly, Paradise Masters 50th edition have a 6:30 kickoff and will face tough opposition in the assignment of the defending champions Winston Enterprises Bayland Masters, followed by the 7:30 classic town versus country matchup where preliminary tournament winners Gregory Lalo Goodridge's Wildy Royalty 50s, the ex-professional Luther Watson's Trent's Masters, aka the best from the West. Handsome Merchant Bank Deighton Griffith 4, Carlton ATP Age to Perfection 1, Deacons 35s 2, Alliance School Gold Scholars 1. So Deacons 35s have an 8:30 date in the 35s Knockout Cup final with the Deighton Griffith Gold Scholars Dynasty. This has been Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI League commentator Trevor Thorne, reviewing the 2023 Bimfc's 35 and 50s Obl-Fit.
Join us. Don't miss it now. Not miss it. We are ready.
Alan, go find me. Alan, find me. Good.
Good evening and welcome to the 2023 Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic.
Knockout.
There we go. We're close to the technology. It's the 35 and overs 2023 Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classics All Boys League Football Invitational Tournament. The 35 knockouts in front of you here this evening at the villages at Coverly. These two teams have blazed the trail to get here, and now they're in the final of the knockout side of the tournament. We look forward to some good football from Deacons in a change strip of green jerseys, black shorts, black socks, and Answer Merchant Bank, Deighton, Griffith. Deighton, Griffith, as they shake hands with referee Bob Moses, and to his right it's Julian Martindale, and to his left it is Tonya Dean. So two assistant referees. Ladies, we welcome you, and we welcome the ladies in the audience as well. Gents, we say good night to you and the children. Is it past your bedtime? You better stick it out because this football is going to be superb. Deacons against Answer Merchant Bank, Deighton, Griffith, coming to you in seconds time. Your commentators this evening, Mr. Marty Leacock, a CSA from Commentator Sports Incorporated, of course, and yours truly, lead commentator from CSA, Trevor Thorne. On tap, photographer Pedro Aguirre is also in the house, and we also have some social media handle folks from Coverly as well. We welcome each and every one of you to 25-minute halves here at the villages at Coverly. The winner takes the trophy, the loser takes second spot, and their business isn't finished because on Sunday afternoon at the Empire Club, a much bigger facility as well. This one nice and quaint and fairly level as well, but of course we go to Empire to finish it all off as we bring it to you live on YouTube. This one will be tape delayed, and tomorrow afternoon, I believe it will be around 7 p.m. You will be able to tune in to the Bimfc Masters YouTube channel. Right foot shot coming in, the first salvo coming from Ronaldo Pee Wee Chilts, wearing the number 6 for Deacons. Deacons going from left to right in the green jerseys this evening, and the Answer Merchant Bank, Deighton Griffith, from right to left. In a moment, young Marty Leacock will take the commentary. I will try to sprint up the stairs, which will be quite difficult at 50-something odd, or even 60. But I'll see you on the other end as we are preparing ourselves for the final moment, these beginning moments, with Deacons going down the left-hand side, and Deighton Griffith in possession at this point in time, looking to prod forward, just outside the edge of the box. Moses with the whistle to his mouth. Free kick to Deacons with just about a minute gone. Damien Bobby Walker with the restart, and Deacons going down the left-hand side with Rohan Hall into the middle of the midfield. Good stuff from Deacons there. Foul committed, I believe. And for a throw-in to Deighton Griffith. And we say a pleasant evening to Marty Leacock.
Good evening to you once again, Trevor. Good evening again to everyone here in attendance. And good evening to the viewers as well. Nice matchup here.
Yes, good. Right.
Really powerful side. Strong physical right side, especially with the likes of Lawrence up top. You can cause all kind of problems. He will run the entire evening for you. He will chase every lost cause. He will run after every long ball. But this Deacon side with lots and lots of quality in it. You've got Damien Bobby Walker at the back, experienced campaigner, all that Premier League experience.
in the Premier League for the Edmonton side, and is who he's best known for playing for. Got all types of quality in the attack as well for them. So they're a really difficult matchup as well too. So it should really be a good encounter. Lawrence, gorgeous play, taking it on the chest, going past one, holds on to it a bit too long though, and the Deacons get a hold of it, leading ball play to the area. Not quite enough on it though, and it's well cut out from Deighton Griffith. So, Deighton Griffith, Bobby Walker clearing, thinking he's been caught. Referee Mark Moses blows the foul though, he agrees with him. It's a free kick to Deacons. As you see, well, probably maybe a minute going on the clock. It's 0-0. Early goings in this one. Big final, lots at stake. Lots at stake in this one. And both sides will be ready and rearing, trying to get whatever advantage they can. We'll see if they can get themselves ahead in this one. So throwing to Deacons. Swell cut out. Go. And clearly feel Lawrence tries to fight for it, but nothing doing there. And it's another throw down this right hand side for the Deacons side.
Who's the keeper? Messiah or Holder? Who's the keeper?
So yes, Marty, that was a quick hop, skip and a jump. That took me about a minute to get up the stairs. So you know who's fit and who's not.
Based on a bit earlier though, I seem to think that for once you've actually got your numbers wrong. He's always has his numbers correct, always on top of the ball, but when you said you were about 60 odd, I glanced to the left, and based on the reaction I saw from Madam, I think that some type of lies were being told there, but I'll leave that one where it is, Trevor.
You already touched it, sir. Thank you very much. As we steady ourselves here at CSA, on top of the top floor of the villages at Coverly-Charnocks Christ Church. Thank you very much to the staff and the management of Coverly for graciously letting us grace us with our presence. Deighton Griffith take possession of it back to the second third of the field to go right hand side, and that one over the touchline for the Deighton Griffith throw-in. It's the finals of the 35 and over category. History being created here in Barbados. The first time that we're having a full tournament which involves a full team of 35-year-olds. Normally they join the 40-year-olds, with 5 35s being able to play in the 40s at one time. And we thought it necessary that all 11 should be playing all of the time already. There's too many good players in Barbados not for them to be playing 11 aside on their own. And therefore we introduced this one and got 16s for the international. I won't tell you how many, but there will be a good few more who will come and join us here at Coverly and spreading right across the island as well. Deacons against Ansel Merchant back Deighton Griffith. 6 minutes on our clock, 0-0 the score. Deacons in green, taking from left to right, and Deighton Griffith all scorers in the maroon, in fact in the blue this evening, going from right to left. 0-0, 6 on the CSA clocks.
Yeah, it's been interesting start so far. Neither side really settling as yet. Deacons having more the possession though, but they really haven't been able to fashion much chances. Deighton Griffith though with this free kick
They'll be looking to float something to the back post and see if they can get themselves a knockdown. Or not. Goes directly for goal, but that's high and wide. And doesn't trouble Messiah's goal. So it's 0-0. Messiah gets us restarted with Damien Bobby Walker on the left side. He plays it down, play it back to him. This Deacon side can be a nice flowing side, free flowing, free passing, especially when the likes of Burgess and Newton and others get into it at the top of the field. Haven't seen it just yet, but they're dangerous. And here they come. No, cross, play it back into the area. That's directed behind, yeah.
Great defensive tactics there, but he was under pressure though, man. He didn't know it was in his back, and he did what coaches would normally tell you, play it the way you're facing and try to go high as possible so it clears the goal, and did that and was successful, and the score remains 0-0. But corner kick coming here now for
Deacons side,
Deacons side, of course. Near post.
Oh!
Outside, over the crossbar actually. So presenting to Robert as he comes to have a look at this one as well. 8 on our clocks, Marty.
Yeah.
And some may ask a question like, how did they get here? And we'll give you that information very, very shortly.
Yeah, so we started with Deacons. Sorry, Deighton Griffith with the goal kick. Goalkeeper Edwin Morse getting his kick slightly wrong on that occasion. But his side manages to recover. Only momentarily though. Here's Newton. Down to Bickham. Bickham tries to return the favour. Doesn't find his man, and it's cleared for another throw to Deacons. Deacon enjoying most of the possession here. It's Newton trying to wrestle past two. Doesn't do so. Deighton Griffith come away with it. Leading ball play. But that's easily cut out once again. It's back out to this right side. His attempted pass is skewed. And it's a throw to Deighton Griffith. So throwing up the line, onto the chest of Lawrence, he takes it. Plays it one more time, but isn't necessarily able to find his man. Randy Burrows was sniffing around, but he couldn't do much there either. Deacons come away with it down the left. There's Pee Wee Jokes, finding his man in the middle. Reverse pass play, control well on the chest. But that one's cleared once again. Burrows, twisting and turning, almost finds his man. He thinks he's been fouled. Referee Martindale on the far side doesn't necessarily agree, so we play on. Jokes into feet, but that one's well read, well cut out. Here's Deighton Griffith. He looks up, turns. Had a man on the outside, but just wasn't able to find him, and that one's cleared once again.
So player down on the far side there, Marty. As we take a quick hop skip and a jump back to the knockout semi-finals. Just about a week or so ago at the Villages at Coverly. In the 7:30 encounter, it was Deacon Griffith taking out Carlton ATP age to perfection. 4-1 on the night. Carlton scoring first from the penalty spot, and Deacon Griffith coming back with 4 unanswered goals to win 4-1. And in the second encounter, second semi-final, Deacons 2. Ali scored, all scorers 1. Deacons getting the eventual winner and holding on tightly. You know, Ali School came forward in their numbers to get that additional goal to make it 1. Deacons prevailed 2-1. That's what they got here in the knockout matches. And of course, in the league, Deacons took the preliminary rounds. They played their 5 matches. 1-4, drew none, lost 1 match. Goals for 13 goals against 4, and ended with 12 points to top the table. And the Deighton Griffith came in second with 8 points, having 1-2, drew 2, lost 1 match, goals for 7 goals against 6. That was the league. And I said the knockout, we gave you the results for those already. So that's how they got to the final here. And Sunday there'll be more action for a lot of these teams. because we head to Empire Club and we not only celebrate the of course ball here, we not only celebrate that we're heading to a good finish to the Obl-Fit for 2023, but Chairman Melvin Ivo Oxley will celebrate his birthday. I'm sure he's going to be 70 or so soon, but don't want to give away his age, I'd rather he do that for himself. But the chairman of Bimfc and the Obl-Fit, Melvin Ivo Oxley, is here this evening as well, flew all the way in from sunny California in the west of the USA, 4 hours time difference and all, and he's here to administer this tournament, the Obl-Fit, and of course in a couple of weeks time, 26th and 29th of May, the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc takes place. You'll see Deacons, you'll see Anson Merchant back, Deighton, Griffith, all these teams will be in there and they'll be fighting to get the title of an international winner when they come up against all teams that make their way here to play a ball across the box. Good save from the Deacons keeper. And Fabian Messiah is also the UWA Blackbirds head coach in the Premier League. UWA Blackbirds up against Weymouth Wales in an 8 p.m. encounter on Sunday night. Join yours truly, Trevor Thorne, with some commentary on Top 95 as well from the BFA Tour Rugby on Sunday evening if you're not that busy. Before that, we go to all the matches in the yeah, France, that was a good one. A screamer, Marley, almost taking away the prize there, but just off the target. And no goals here between Deacons and Deighton Griffith after 14 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a hard-fought game so far. Deacons with more the possession, but Deighton Griffith carrying the threat as well. We haven't really managed to see Lawrence go on any of his long bursting runs. He hasn't necessarily had the chance to, because Deacons have inadvertently dropped that bit deeper, defending the. Deighton Griffith have inadvertently dropped that bit deeper, defending the Deacons press. But they're still in it. It's 0-0. As we see Deacons trying to make inroads here down his left. But well defended, good strong defended at the back there from Deighton Griffith, and that's then played out for a throw. So Walker down this left side to Jukes. Jukes looks up. And his pass is cut out. That leads to a throw down the right for Deighton Griffith. So Deighton Griffith with his throw, Lawrence back into the middle.
So Marty, the quick peek into Sunday's fixtures will tell us that we kick from 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because we need to fit all 5 matches in, hopefully before we get to the evening and the sun setting as well. And therefore we go with Carlton ATP versus Deighton Griffith at 1. The third place playoff in the 50s will be Bayland Masters and the Wildy Royalty 2 p.m. At 3, Benfica come up again exactly in the plate 50s final. At 4, Deacons 35s go across the goal line there. Deacons 35s against all the way SC in the League Cup final of the 35s. And at 5, the final game of the evening and the season as well. Paradise Masters 50s edition against Trents in the over 50s Obl-Fit Cup final, 5 p.m. Any slight changes? Oh, that's a finish with the left foot. It's not Lawrence this time around. It is Andre Cumberbatch with number 9 for Anson Merchant Bank. Are you making it, Marty? Lawrence?
Yeah.
Definitely Lawrence then at this point. Yeah, Lawrence in the house, number 12. My apologies around his. Hits the back of the net on 16 minutes. So there's a little bit of a prayer to the Almighty as well. And Ansel Merchant Bank Deighton Griffith 1. Deacons FC 35-0. Oratti's Lawrence on 16 minutes. Makes it 1-0. Deacons with lots of work to do in this first half, Marty.
Yeah, we were just mentioning his name really. Just saying he wasn't necessarily being able to get into the game. He didn't have much to feed off of in this first half, but he won't care at this point. One chance, one goal. Leading ball player that kind of bounced fortuitously for him, and he just put his right foot through it. Sorry, he put his left foot through it, and a really powerfully hit shot. Managing to squeeze under Bimfc into the back of the net, and Deighton Griffith 1 goal to the good. And they have something to defend here, and as we see a shot coming in here. What an effort that was. Goalkeeper Moore beating all ends up. Crossbar coming to his rescue. But Deighton Griffith survived. Quick bit of skill there. Don't do that, but he didn't manage to get a decent cross into the area to get to beat the first man. But Deighton Griffith coming alive all of a sudden. Deacons counting themselves unlucky. And all of a sudden, Trevor, this game was warping up.
Yeah, they took a nice precision pass. And Lawrence was away, and he decided to use a decent finish. Didn't go for all the pace in the world, the power, the referee placement, and the ball just eased on the pass. Goalkeeper Messiah, and Deighton Griffith with the first goal of the evening. So we hope that the neutral is not the last. Goals can come from anywhere, as far as I'm concerned. I just want to comment it the correct way. And we said we head for Sunday the 7th of May. It'll be Chairman Ibo's birthday. I know the drinks are going to be on him. And the bar will be solid as a rock. Perhaps some even 2 bars, because we're at Empire, they'll have an inside bar and outside. And of course, Mary will be at the helm of all things cooking. And therefore we can depend on some Sunday meals over there from Mary's kitchen. 19 on our clock here. And bring this tournament to a close. No rest, I want to say, for the wicked. We head straight to Bimfc's International in a couple of weeks' time. No time to recharge, sir. And I will drink on you on Sunday, though.
Marty Bang.
Marty.
Well, I was about to ask, if it's your birthday, how come you buying?
I don't know. Ask Trevor.
Drinks will have to be on Trevor.
I don't know what it is, but it's
Jerry and Alan do.
My business is the birthday person somehow buys. I never really understood that, you know.
Not for Ibo. Ibo is saying Jerry and Alan as well too. So he has drinks coming from about 3 or 4 different angles.
Yeah,
Let them know we got karaoke too, like singing the first song.
oh yeah, karaoke as well on Sunday at Empire. Karaoke on the east side, football on the outside. You name it. It's going to be happening right about there as well, so make your way from 1 p.m. The matches kicking off at 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You sit and blame yourself, folks. You really don't want to miss the action. As I said before, 5 big, or what we would consider to be finals basically, whether they be third place playoffs or plate finals, as well as league finals in 35s and 50s. All happening at the Empire Club. Check our social media handles, Bimfc246 on Instagram, and also on Instagram, Coverly-Charnocks scores. Those pictures will be up from tomorrow morning. Remember to, most importantly, you need to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Bimfc Masters. And anytime you go on air, you will be notified and get the games live from whichever location we're at, especially as we head to the international tournament. Where there will be about 5 locations. We'll have just upgraded the equipment, and we're going to have more than perhaps the share of matches on YouTube. It won't be just 1 match per night. There will be so many more games. That's the sombrero from Oratti's Lawrence. We won't beat the defender on this occasion. Ball down the right hand side as Deacons look for the all-elusive equaliser. Deighton Griffith with Randy Burrows being 7, and his teammates will look to stifle them in midfield and not allow them to get any pop shots here this evening. At present, Deacons 0, Answer Merchant Bank, Deighton Griffith 1 on 22 minutes. Here we go.
Yeah, I think Deighton Griffiths played well though. The game plan that they have has really worked well against what's normally a really free-flowing, neat passing Deacons side. They've kind of sat deep, not too deep though, and they've just waited for their chances to pick them off on the counter. They're not overcommitting, allowing the likes of Lawrence to run the channels, and they're just staying nice and compact and trying their best to break up anything that Deacons throws at them, and then springing on the break. As you see them on the ball again here, leading ball play. Can he get there? No. It's good anticipation from Messiah in the Deacons goal. But Deighton Griffith giving as much as they get here. They're playing really well. Good game plan, and it's all for Deacons to do really. They're the side you arguably say maybe coming in as slight favourites. Arguably this is a really tight matchup. But they've done well so far, and with 22 minutes on the clock, they're continuing to keep this Deacon side at bay, Trevor.
So Ramon Nurse making a good clearance in number 3 for Answer Merchant Bank, Deighton Griffith, ball into the box here, chance at near post, just past the far post with that finish, and Deacons with the double necks of Deighton Griffith, getting a chance there, Marty, another chance, but chance going begging because it took it off his boot onto a defender and then over the goal line for a corner kick. Deacons with the, must say, plenty of chances to get the equaliser, but it's just a matter of time before we get to that half-time whistle for the Deighton Griffith team to take a breather, or Deacons perhaps to get the equaliser here. There's Best, William Best, over the head, heads it back to his keeper. And the volley attempted there, Marty, but caught the defender in the you-know-where. We won't be able to put the magic spray, and he hobbles away. Hope that he's okay in a few seconds' time. Deighton 1, Deacons 0 after 24.
Yeah, well, Deighton Griffith continuing how they've started, looking to launch a quick fire attack, going from back to front really quickly on that occasion. Just a bit too much on the ball there, but ended up catching the defender there in one of those unscrupulous positions, but thankfully for him, he's okay. Lawrence there, trying to peel away down the left and curl the crossing, but just unable to wrap his left foot around it, and that was skewed into touch for a goal kick for Deacons. But if you're Deighton Griffith, it's all happening swimmingly for you right now, Trevor.
Yeah, Deighton Griffith is playing the waiting game. Basically, they want that half-time whistle as soon as they can get it, and then they'll plan some additional strategy, hopefully to keep the Deacons team at bay. We're doing a fairly successful job of it here now, but how long can they last? We don't get in the two-goal cushion that is necessary, perhaps, Marty, sometimes to win a final and keep the opposition at bay. That's the half-time whistle here at the villages of Coverly. At half-time, a classified half-time score from Commentator Sports Incorporated. Atop the pavilion, Deighton Griffith 1, Deacons 0. Lots more to look forward in the second half. Perhaps, Marty, I would like to see a bit more coming from Deacons midfield trio of Ryan Wickham, Ronald Burgess, and the rest of Damien Corbin, but they seem to have gone to sleep, especially coming into the latter part and not able to really filter the ball wide. And we get the crosses in so that Barry Carter and Jason Haynes can get a finish. But that's because Deighton Griffith were actually pushing and keeping them at bay in their defensive third. And as soon as they come to the middle third, then they're being engaged by Walter Eats, Jeffrey Jack, and the likes of Patrick Paris, playing for the Answer Merchant Bank midfield, as well as Randy Burrows. So good tactics from both teams. Answer Merchant Bank, Deighton Griffith coming out tops with the goal on 16 minutes and Avante's launch finish from just about 12 yards. And we're at half time here. We'll come back with lots more in the second half, but of course we leave you from Coverly here. The score: Hanson Merchant Bank in Griffith 1, Deacons FC 35 1, Deacons FC 35 0. All to play for in the second half. We'll see you there.
Y'all ready?
This Thursday night in the Bimfc's Obl-Fit 50s Cup semi-finals under the magnificent floodlights at the Villages at Coverly, Paradise Masters 50s edition have a 6:30 kickoff and will face tough opposition in the assignment of the defending champions Winston Enterprises Bayland Masters, followed by the 7:30 classic town versus country matchup where preliminary tournament winners Gregory Goodridge's Wildy Royalty 50s, the ex-professional Luther Watson's Trents Masters, aka the best from the West. Hanson Merchant Bank Deighton Griffith 4, Carlton ATP Age to Perfection 1, Deacons 35s 2, Ali School All Scholars 1. So Deacons 35s have an 8:30 date in the 35s Knockout Cup final with the Deighton Griffith All Scholars Dynasty. This has been commentator Sports Incorporated CSI League commentator Trevor Thorne, reviewing the 2023 Bimfc's 35 and 50s Obl-Fit.
Join us. Don't miss it now. Not miss it. We are ready.
Rubigas, get cooking! Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, distributed by Rubis. Clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas? Get Rubis, get going! Get Rubigas! Get cooking! Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, distributed by Rubis. Clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas? Get Rubis, get going! Get
Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. BTMI, in association with Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI and the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc, welcomes back the Caribbean's premier international veterans football tournament to the beautiful island of Barbados. Bimfc presents the best of local and overseas veterans footballers in a ding-dong battle, no stopping, table topping, jaw dropping football contest. Don't miss a single penalty kick, flick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat trick, brace, goal! Follow us on Instagram at Bimfc246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details.
Hi, I'm Renee, and we are absolutely looking forward to welcoming you to Infinity on the Beach. We offer staycations, and the reason people choose us is because we're located right in the heart of the Gap, within walking distance of everything, but when you come back to the hotel, you have your own respite. We are right on the beautiful Dover Beach, so we provide the perfect location for that mix of local excitement and entertainment and relaxing time on the beach. If you walk out of the hotel in either direction, left or right, you have a choice of restaurants, nightlife, and amenities. So you never lack for anything to do. And when you come back to our property, you have a number of things you can choose from as well, including our beautiful Stefan's Beach Bar and Restaurant. The reason that many locals choose us, however, is because they say that when they come to stay with us, we make them feel like a tourist. And we're very, very proud of that fact. So please, when you're looking for somewhere to spend that relaxing weekend getaway, We invite you to come stay with us at Infinity on the Beach.
Goalkeeper Sports Bar, Licorice Village, Whitehorse Hill, St Michael, Barbados. Telephone number 427-3168. Mobile number 826-0137. Lunchtime, Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. On Wednesdays, cow heel soup. Fridays, meal cuckoo. Saturday mornings, sauce. Friday night, karaoke starts at 8 p.m. The Goalkeeper Sports Bar, 427-3168 and 826-0137. Triple H Tours can handle all of your transportation requirements. Airport transfers, guided tours, weddings, and so much more. Whether you're here for business or here for pleasure, cruise through Barbados using this punctual and reliable service that exhibits reasonable prices. Call 1-246-234-0683 or 1-246-261-6701 or email dhunter_9@hotmail.com to guarantee an eloquent experience. Triple H Tours.
Yeah, I never turn off. Well, I didn't turn off just now.
So welcome back. Second half action here. This over 35 final. Deighton Griffith leading by 1-0. Deacons with an early chance in the second half, but well kept out by goalkeeper Edwin Moore. And we start the action with Deighton Griffith from this shot there. From kick from the middle of the park. Quick shot there. On that occasion, wasn't the worst effort in the world at all, going just wide of Messiah's far post. And they're going to kind of pick up where they left off in that first half, just sitting tight and getting their chances on the break. 1 or 2 shots from distance as well. It was an interesting first half, Trevor. Lots of endeavour from both sides. Lots of grit from the Deighton Griffith side. Deacons not necessarily hitting their straps, but we'll see how it goes in this second half. And the likes of Pee Wee Jokes, who's on the ball right now, and others can pull the strings as he plays the ball into the area here. Ping-pongs, Deighton Griffith trying to get it clear, and eventually doing the end. And here's Lawrence doing what he does best. He's on to it, latching on, duck shot comes in, block. Lawrence again tries to lock past his marker, but that's well defended. And Deacons with it once again. Pee-wee Jokes fouled about 2 or 3 times there. And he finally gets the nod from Mark Moses. And it's a free kick to Deacons. There we started quickly, leading ball, played over the top, down this right side. That's well taken, across comes in! And just the mosquitoes here away, maybe even less. Was the attacker on that occasion, he just wasn't able to read it fast enough. Divert what would have been a tap in into the back of the net. So good play from Deacons. Well work, well done from them in the end. But they're not on the score sheet as well, Trevor. Started well the second half, not on the score sheet. Deighton Griffith still lead and in control of this one up to this point.
They were there for sure, but you can say that the tactics of manager coach Miss Joyanne Cook for Answer Merchant Bank Deighton Griffith Marley up against a very knowledgeable Deacons management in Anthony Ali. Ilya Snake is working out for her because you saw her giving the instructions at half time, and those that didn't want to listen, she pulled them right in to the group to make sure that they're on the right track.
There's a shot coming in, what a strike, Trevor! What a goal!
As we'll go to the replay, Marley, taken by goalkeeper Messiah, playing up the field, the ball headed on.
Is that Pee-wee Jokes?
Into the defence it goes. Comes back to the middle.
No.
Right foot cannon. Keeper, no chance. Deacons won. Answer Merchant Bank Deighton Griffith won. Just to be spoken, the tactics of both manager coach Joyanne Cook and the other manager coach Anthony Ali. Deacons pressing the foot on the gas and hitting an unstoppable volley on 30 minutes. One apiece, Marley, between Deacons and Deighton, all to play for in this second half. Jeffrey Jack trending well to the left hand side. Lawrence looking to get onto it. Into Burrows, who toe-hooks it forward. Gives it up to Deacons. Back to Deighton Griffith on that far side. Deacons in possession. And Mark Bob Moses right on his spot to call that infringement. One apiece, Marley. The game has taken new life with that one goal equaliser there, Marley.
Yes, top strike from Deacons on that occasion. Like, if you're Deighton Griffith, you can't do much about that, to be honest. That's just a piece of brilliance. As you see him try to get their attack going once again. That's just a piece of brilliance. You can't really legislate for that, Trevor. As you said, Miss Cook, she's done really well with her tactics. The team has executed very well. They were sitting deep and hitting on the break. And they just got caught out from a piece of brilliance, and that can happen in football, so you just have to dust yourself down and go again. If the Deacons are thinking, well, I haven't been at my absolute best today, but I've just got myself back into this one. Top goal, game on, Trevor.
Yeah, definitely so, Marty. They're on par now. Both have been playing in a very attacking manner, and both deserve the goals that they got as well. Exactly on time. Another chance here for Deighton Griffith now to put some pressure on goalkeeper Fabian Messiah and see if they can get the go-ahead goal. But Deighton Griffith will be looking to stop them in their tracks with perhaps a 2-man wall setting up as far as they can. In fact, Deighton Griffith with the ball. Deacons will be looking to stop them with a one-man wall from I think that 50 yards out. Here we go with Jilts, who's the top tactician. You know he's going to let the second man because the ball could easily curl into the net from there. Ball flicks off the defensive wall and over the goal line for a corner kick, Marty. 32 on our clocks here at the Villages at Coverly. Another substitution for Deacons as they continue to do their methodical stuff. They changing the man every so many minutes, Marty, and really that's what Deacons are doing. Then Griffith will come to it and look to get this ball on target here. Far post ball, attacking header comes out to defender last, into the box it goes. Cleared away with some good defensive work. Down this left hand side, leading ball down the left, sprinting away. and putting the ball over the touchline here. One apiece between Deacons and Deighton as we rumble and tumble at Coverly.
Yeah, really good game, bubbling out here, Trevor. Yeah, really top game, bubbling up here.
Goal score. I think it's 11. But I'm not going to
33 on our clocks here as we continue to enjoy all across the world of World Wide Web and internet action here, and of course on our Bimfc Masters YouTube channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you're liking what you see, and so we can get those numbers up and continue to provide the necessary coverage each and every weekend for our Masters tournaments, and perhaps even more as we get a bit more popular. Here's Jokes with the right foot shot just past the left upright. He knows that that one was whiskers away, Marley, from the 2-1 lead. He evaded the defender, looking as though he was going to go down the left hand side, just changed his posture for a second, and as the ball dropped to the half volley, he crashed it with the right foot, just wide of the mark. And good stuff from Ronaldo PVJs there, though, Marty.
Yeah, that was a really nice piece of instinctive play from him. Just taking the ball, deciding to take it on the volley, swivel, turn. Nice pure strike. Just unable to get as much bend on it as he would have liked. And Moore watched it pass his far post. He was very happy to see that pass his far post in the end, because he looked beaten all ends up on that occasion. But just wide from Jokes on that occasion. Deacons with the shooting boots on in this second half, and they're really pressing. Deighton Griffith though, they're still playing well, their game plan still holding up well. As you see a ball playing in the area, good nod back across, but that's well cleared in the end. As for Mark Nurse on that occasion, sensing the danger, and then to over the cover on the left side, make sure that he cleared it. So 1-1, so all tight, 35 minutes on the clock. Offside maybe, Deighton Griffith. But Moore gets the spot underway. Ball comes to the left, flicked on to Lawrence. Doesn't quite make it to him, and Deacons can clear. Lead the ball play, but that's some calm defending on that occasion from Corey Booster. Top defending all the way, guiding it back to his keeper. Deighton Griffith able to clear. Deacons in possession once again. Damien Bobby Walker up the field. Doesn't find his intended target, but Jokes picks it up. Looks for the reverse pass. Doesn't necessarily get it as well as he wanted, but he'll be happy with the throw. Deacons making some inroads down this right side.
Marty getting some confirmation that Ryan Wickham, the number 22 for Deacons, hit that wonder strike from 22 yards out. That nestled into the back of the net nicely. One apiece is the score. Ball into the box, and a superb header and a brilliant save as well.
Yeah, that's well saved from Moore.
Yeah, Moore, Edwin Moore going airborne and tucking that one over the crossbar with his right palm. Corner kick to Deacons as they press to get the winner and take the trophy with them on Sunday. It will be presented on Sunday with the other trophies. Ball into the box, good defensive work from Anson Merchant Bank. Up to Lawrence, who looks the easiest way past the defender there. Ball for the intertouch, and Chairman Oxley, I know you'll know where that ball has gone. In fact, a spectator, I believe, will help you on that for our side. But this looks like everyone is bold enough to come on the inside. Some people are even watching from the outside, Marty.
Yeah.
And therefore they'll act as ball boys and return the ball as well. There's the foul, and Deighton Griffith will take control of it, going onto the surface. Ramon Nurse, the number 3. Looking at that left ankle, Marley.
Yeah, that was a heavy tackle.
I can remember those days, Ramon. those little taps on the ankle. I can still feel them from right here, I know.
Yeah, that was T.B. Johnson coming in, steamrolling Nurse on that occasion. That's a mismatch if you ever would see one. Johnson against him.
Yes, for those who listening and perhaps to the commentary here as well, for sure, these matches have been delayed, and you will be notified by midday tomorrow of the exact time of those matches. And the better way to actually be notified is to go on to the YouTube channel of Bimfc Masters, like and subscribe, and as soon as the matches, in fact as soon as we put up that notification that the games will be on, you'll be notified and be able to plan your evening for tomorrow evening to view all of the matches that were televised and put up onto the site, but they will be released tomorrow and you will get to watch them free. Compliments of the Bimfc stream team. So remember that like and subscribe is the most important part of the exercise, because then you won't miss a single kick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, and you know the rest. Right, Marley? One apiece on 39 minutes. Deighton Griffith, can they put the final nail into the Deacons' coffin? Or will Deacons come charging back after this particular free kick? What we can see, it's 40 yards out, and it will call for a screamer here with the right foot shot coming in. Wall holding strong, and the ball trickling off the wall over to that left hand side. Deighton Griffith going down the left. We'll look for the throw now. Into the box it comes, an attacking header. What looked like a bicycle basically turned into a tricycle, Marley, and over the crossbar for the goal kick. 40 minutes on our clocks here at CSA. May not be exactly the same time as referee Moses, but pretty close. He has the final say. But at this point in time, Deacons and Deighton Griffith fighting and battling to a 1-1 tie at this point. If they tie that full time, Marley, 5 penalty kicks each to decide the winner. And if they're still tied, 7 death penalty kicks to get to the eventual coming of the 2023 Obl-Fit 35 knockout tournament. Down the left, go Deacons, but wasn't quite ready for it, and the ball will be pulled right back.
Yeah, I think the ball was rolling still. That's what you call it back.
To give us the restart.
Yeah, Deacons person here. Deighton Griffith having the chances though. Moments ago around his Lawrence, just spotting on one into the area. He just wasn't able to find one of his teammates. And they're menacing, especially from those set pieces. Deighton Griffith, they're definitely menacing. So Deacons will have to continue to defend well as we enter into the final 10 minutes of this contest. Deighton Griffith won, taking the lead in the first half, remember, through a left foot strike from Arantes Lawrence. Deacons equalizing midway through the second half through a wonder strike, really, and that has us tied 1-1. Deacons pressing though, but Deighton Griffith holding firm. Ball comes through the middle, dribble past 1, 2. Can't get past 3 though, but he's halted illegally, says referee Moses. So Bell retrieves the ball, runs up, spots it, and surveys his option. He clips it into the middle. That's well defended there. Deacons come away with it. Twisting, turning, looking for options, plays it out to the left, but he's heavily marked. And they're unable to make any headway on that occasion. Deighton Griffith get it back, but they relinquish possession easily as well, as Deacon set off down this left side. But the ball had bent out of play before Newton was able to retrieve it, so it's a throw to Deighton Griffith as you see a player down in the middle. clutching his shoulder for a little bit. Looks like his Ronaldo Pee Wee jokes, who's feeling the effects of maybe a overly robust challenge. He's back on his feet now though. Looks to be okay, even though he'll take the quick substitution. So Johnson checks back in. Jokes takes a breather after he was winded for a bit there. And we're back on the way. Burrows. Great skill from him, but he ends up losing out in the end. So it's a throw into Deacons on this left side. 7 minutes of normal time left, plus any stoppages. Swing over there. Well defended in the end. And Deacons bring it away. Burrows under pressure. Gives it away not once but twice. There's Newton. He's dispossessed as well. Deacons are hunted in packs, but they lose out on that occasion. Deacons affording their possession once again. Here's the dangerous long fancy shot, takes it on the second time of asking, but he doesn't get his effort on target. Burrows remonstrating with it. He believes that he should have passed it to his right, but the chance is already gone. So as you see, both sets of players start to tire really. 6 minutes or so left on the clock. It's ticking towards the ever-bubbling theatre that is a penalty shootout at the end of a cup final. Will it get to penalties, or will we somehow find a winner later on here? And here's Deacons, a point again. Playing a retreat. Bobby Walker twisting, turning, fighting, and manages to win the throw of the on-rushing attacker. That's well defended in the end. And this is going to Deacons. They get us restarted. Don't be right side. Deighton Griffith. Visit once again though. That's Lawrence, I think. Quick feet. Able to evade his marker, evade the challenge, and he's brought down illegally. So it's a free kick to Deighton Griffith. This could spell danger. It's in a pretty decent position. Standing over it, delivers. Good ball into the area. Flip ball comes in. Wow. I think it was Lawrence that had the first ball to the cherry at the near post. On-rushing attacker came in at the back post and just wasn't able to get any type of talent touch on it. If he did, it would have been 2-1 to Deighton Griffith. And who knows, maybe curtains for Deacons, but luckily for them, he wasn't able to get a touch on it, and Messiah could watch it trickle past his far post. That was a good ball from Deighton Griffith into the area. And they'll be feeling a bit aggrieved that they didn't make more of that, but here they come once again, ball into the middle. That's well cut out. Bell in the thick of the action once again. He stops to adjust his turn. Does so quickly. Throws. Finds Lawrence. Lawrence penalized for a high boot. It's a free kick to Deacons. So 46 minutes on the clock. 4 minutes of normal time left. As I'm experiencing the art of peer pressure here on at the top. Jerry, you won, Jerry. Well done. So Jerry's won his battle of one more beer here up top. Who win the battle here in the middle? Deighton Griffith. On it once again, that's well played. Referee hits. The referee halts play, rather. I think that ball maybe need us an ear. So referee Moses has thrown that one out of play. when we get the replacement. 47 minutes on the clock, 3 minutes of normal time left, plus whatever stoppages are allowed from referee Moses. Then after that, we go directly into 5 penalty kicks if we're still all square. What drama. But in between then, lots of time left. Deighton Griffith giving it a really nice bit of skill. On that occasion, but it's well defended in the end. And so throw into Deighton Griffith. They get us restarted. Lawrence, the obvious target, but he's well marshalled on that occasion. And it's a throwing once again down this right side for Deighton Griffith. Throw coming into the box from Bell, but that's well cut out. Defense asking the goalkeeper to come. And I've never been one more heart in mouth movement for a couple of seconds there for more on his defense, but all is well that ends well. And they managed to sort that one out in the end, and the score stays at 1-1. 49 minutes on the clock. We're getting closer and closer to the dreaded penalties, to the shootout. As you see a leading ball played over the top, more comes out, judges that one very well, and he takes that one quite easily, gets us restarted with a goal kick, but that one's wayward. That one's to no one in particular, and that's a cheap throw to Deacons. He'll be hoping nothing comes of this more. So Deacons on it, on the far side. Manages to wriggle away, cross comes into the area, and it's off the post and then into the back of the net. So Deacons, in the 50th minute of play, right at the death, have threatened to snatch this one away from Deighton Griffith. And out of nowhere, Deacons have served in front. It's cruel on Deighton Griffith. Really cruel to have contested this match the way they did and to concede in the final minutes. It's absolutely crazy as we see Lawrence going for the absolute spectacular. He knows it's make or break time, his Hail Mary stuff at this point. We're into stoppage time at the minute here. So Deighton Griffith are really at the discretion of referee Moses at this point. But Deacons coming out with nowhere trouble and snatching victory. We were staring down the barrel looking at the penalty shootout.
For sure there, Marty, but if you look at your numbers, you'll see that number 5 is Michael Hayward, I believe it is, who plays 50s for Ruby Rosie, who was the Paradise this evening, Marty.
Yeah.
And now it's flipped on his 35 gear, come up with Superman, and as you said, into the 50th minute plus time, Hayward to the rescue with the go-ahead goal for Deacons at this point in time. And perhaps even the title riding on that goal. The only other goal they would have scored on Mali was a matchup versus Carlton in the 19th minute. That was the Carlton Wanderers team. And therefore, Hayward really a thrill-seeking man. Final whistle, handshakes all around. Congratulations to both teams for boldly stepping out where no other Barbadians have done before and form their 35-and-older team to build up the Bimfc's local tournament and eventually straight into the international tournament the 26th to the 29th of May 2023. They will meet again at some point in time within another month to settle the score. But at this point in time, it is Anthony Alley's coaching tactics for Deacons that puts them ahead 2 goals to 1 over Giant Cooks and some motion bank Deighton Griffith. Congrats to both coaches as well to get the team through to the finals as well. As we look forward to more action on Sunday afternoon as well. The pitch will be a little bit bigger over there at the Empire facility, and of course the enjoyment's a lot more. The karaoke on the inside, football on the outside, and all the other activities with the Premier League being played. You can come early and watch top games from Europe. Enjoy your beverages from the inside and the outside bar, as well as food we drink. And of course we kick from 1 o'clock. We have matches at 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 p.m. And with those matches already sorted, the 35's third place playoff is Carlton ATP and Deighton Griffith at 2. It's the 50's third place playoff between Bayland Masters and Lodi Roti at 3. Benfica take on exactly unified in the 50's plate final. 4 p.m. kickoff. Deacons FC, the knockout champions, come back to take the league as well if they can, now they do the double against all the We FC 35s at 4, and at 5, the big one, the Obl-Fit 50s Cup final between Cardi's Masters 50s edition, who are the international 50s defending champions, up against Trent's Masters, who came from nowhere with a 1-0 victory to get to the finals. And that match between Paradise and Trent's is the final at 5 p.m. Empire Club, the Green Road House and Michael Barbados Best Teams in the Caribbean. And of course, our final section of advertisements, as I thank Mary Leacock, my co-commentator. Keith Griffith, of course, is not here this evening, but we keep him in our thoughts, and I believe he will be there on Sunday as well. Jerry Allen, the chairman, Julian, all the staff in the bars and the food section. The celebration continues on Sunday for Eyeball, where the drinks are on you, sir. And we say thank you very much to the staff and the security here at the villages at Coverly-Charnocks Christchurch. We will see you very soon, because the Hawks skip at the jump, and we'll be back here for the 26th to the 29th of May with Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic International. We'll be right here, and of course we go to the ads, and as I said before, if you like and subscribe the Bimfc Masters YouTube channel when you go home, the notification will come to you personally so that you can see the games tomorrow evening, and the notifications will probably start from about 12 noon. Jerry? And we got to those ads. Say Jerry no, folks, and we'll see you on Sunday for that 1 p.m. kickoff at Empire Club, Coverly Rollback House and Michael Barbados West Indies in the Caribbean. Good night, and God bless.
Y'all ready?
This Thursday night in the Bimfc's Obl-Fit 50s Cup semi-finals, under the magnificent floodlights at the villages at Coverly, Paradise Masters 50s edition have a 6:30 kickoff and will face tough opposition in the assignment of the defending champions Winston Enterprises Bayland Masters, followed by the 7:30 classic town versus country matchup where preliminary tournament winners Gregory Lalo Goodridge's Wildy Royalty 50s, the ex-professional Luther Watson's Trent's Masters, aka the best from the West, Handsome Merchant Bank Deighton Griffith 4, Carlton ATP Age to Perfection 1, Deacons 35s 2, Ali School Goal Scholars 1. So the Deacons 35s have an 8:30 date in the 35s Knockout Cup final with the Deighton Griffith Goal Scholars Dynasty. This has been Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI League Commentator Trevor Thorne, reviewing the 2023 Bimfc's 35 and 50s Obl-Fit.
Join us. Don't miss it now. Not miss it. We are ready.
Ruby Gas, get cooking. cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100-pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, distributed by Rubis. Clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas?
Get Rubis, get going.
Get
Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. BTMI, in association with Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI and the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc, welcomes back the Caribbean's premier international veterans football tournament to the beautiful island of Barbados. Bimfc presents the best of local and overseas veterans footballers in a ding-dong battle, no stopping, table-topping, jaw-dropping football contest. Don't miss a single penalty kick, flick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat-trick, brace, goal! Follow us on Instagram at BimFC246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details.
Hi, I'm Renee, and we are absolutely looking forward to welcoming you to Infinity on the Beach. We offer staycations, and the reason people choose us is because we're located right in the heart of the Gap, within walking distance of everything, but when you come back to the hotel, you have your own respite. We are right on the beautiful Dover Beach, so we provide the perfect location for that mix of local excitement and entertainment and relaxing time on the beach. If you walk out of the hotel in either direction, left or right, you have a choice of restaurants, nightlife, and amenities. So you never lack for anything to do. And when you come back to our property, you have a number of things you can choose from as well, including our beautiful Stefan's Beach Bar and Restaurant. The reason that many locals choose us, however, is because they say that when they come to stay with us, we make them feel like a tourist. And we're very, very proud of that fact. So please, when you're looking for somewhere to spend that relaxing weekend getaway, we invite you to come stay with us at Infinity on the Beach.
Goalkeeper Sports Bar, Licorice Village, White Orch Hill, St Michael, Barbados. Telephone number 427-3168. Mobile number 826-0137. Lunchtime, Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. On Wednesdays, cow heel soup. Fridays, meal cuckoo. Saturday mornings, sauce. Friday night, karaoke starts at 8 p.m. The Goalkeeper Sports Bar, 427-3168 and 826-0137. Triple H Tours can handle all of your transportation requirements. Airport transfers, guided tours, weddings, and so much more. Whether you're here for business or here for pleasure, cruise through Barbados using this punctual and reliable service that exhibits reasonable prices. Call 1-246-234-0683 or 1-246-261-6701 or email dhunter_9@hotmail.com to guarantee an eloquent experience. Triple H Tours. Triple H Tours.
Visit Ayers Meat Shop today for all your poultry, pork, beef, lamb, and fish needs. Located in the Aberdeen Jones Building, Gall Hill, Christchurch, you can purchase premium meat cuts specifically to suit your needs at unbeatable prices. You can also find us in the Glebe St. George and home delivery available island-wide. You can reach us at 256-2565 or 256-2629. Ears Meat Shop.
Scotty's Car Rentals. New cars, low prices. 7-seaters, Jeeps, small cars, and mid-sized sedans. From as low as 78 Barbados dollars daily. Special conditions apply. They offer free pickup and delivery. Fully loaded vehicles, visitor rental permits, comprehensively insured, GPS available, and ask about our leasing program. Find us at Lodge Hill, St. Michael, Barbados. Telephone number 246-243-4653 or 246-230-5850. Go to our website at www.scottdeals.biz. Our email address is kkscott@hotmail.com, and our Facebook is Scotty's Cheap Car Rentals. Visa and MasterCards accepted. Scotty's Car Rentals. New cars, low prices. This week's Sweet Vibe Music Show on Hot 95.3 FM is powered by your favourite football legends, Melvin Ibo Oxley, Trevor Thorne and Julian Annell, and the crew at the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc and the Old Boys League Football Invitational Tournament Obl-Fit for every single kick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat-trick, brace, goal! Visit www.bdsmfc.org. The Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic Bimfc invites you to the Caribbean's premier international veterans football tournament on the beautiful island of Barbados. Combined sightseeing, sun, sea, sand, surf, and of course fabulous football. Weeks and weekend, Friday 26th through Monday 29th May 2023. Follow us on Instagram at BimFC246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic. Our YouTube channel is BimFC Masters, and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details. The Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc. BTMI, in association with Commentator Sports Incorporated CSI and the Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic BimFC, welcomes back the Caribbean's premier international veterans football tournament to the beautiful island of Barbados. Bimfc presents the best of local and overseas veterans footballers in a ding-dong battle, no stopping, table-topping, jaw-dropping football contest. Don't miss a single penalty kick, flick, free kick, set play, dead ball situation, volley, half volley, hat-trick, brace, goal! Follow us on Instagram at BimFC246 or at Trevor Thorne Scores. On Facebook, visit Barbados Invitational Masters Football Classic and find us on our website at www.bdsmfc.org for all tournament details.